So load up, roll, and make a roll to take control. Weed&d. Oh, what is up, buds? Welcome to Weed&d, the positive live tabletop role-playing experience. I am your dungeon master for the night, Brendan Allen McClanahan. But my buds call me Bam. You know that by now. If we're buds, if we're not yet, that is a thing you can call me. And be fun. Sorry, guys.
Yep. Going well.
Silly times.
Yeah. Guys, this is what happens.
Being silly a little bit.
We've been being silly.
We're also coming in on a hype train. Thank you guys.
Yeah, yo!
Hype. Mad shout out. I noticed that our boy Munch, 49 months. 49 months of school.
49 months.
Like a 4-year-old baby. And he's better than the other babies. He's in the top percentile of.
Yeah.
Baby.
Best baby.
Like
Best baby.
Best baby.
Have you
Like
read the
Baby
Best
Geniuses?
Book? Page 1.
Wait, is it like that movie?
He's the best weed nugget. Little nug.
Yeah. Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. For being silly. You love
this
the
one
silliness. Shout out. We got what's that? Okay, I'm sure I'm reading that right. Junkler bread. Beard. That's beard, not bread. I can read, guys. I'm good at it.
Wee.
Reka Garasta. I'm terrible at reading. Shadows. Groom. Huffpuff. That's right. There you go.
Me.
Evolving
I
Shadows.
am Hufflepuff.
Long, beautiful bud, friend of the show.
We do Weed&d.
Boojum, Rondo, bro, the crew is here. It's so good to see you guys. Thanks to all the new people hanging around, and you all look so handsome today. Who's
this kid?
Fun to do this freaking thing. There is always a point on a Tuesday as a producer where you're like, oh God, I've got to, get high and play D&D with my friends.
Psych!
You can calm the frick down, Brandon. So it is good to be here, Dungeon, which I see you sliding in. All right, well, I am gonna, how do we do this? We took a week off, and now I'm like,
What do we do
we've
now?
done it for 4 years. Munch, tell me what we've done for 4 years. I'm gonna pass this magical joint. Through the fibers of the interwebs to you, but not for me. For me, he's sitting next to me. We're in the studio. I've over-explained that, I feel, at this point. So I'm going to pass this to him over there. And he's going to say hi. Hi, Jake.
Jiminy.
How are Jake?
Is that right? Munch didn't reply. Oh, no, wait, he did.
We're doing Mousetrap today.
We're doing Mousetrap. Guys, we're breaking out Mousetrap today. We're not going to play it. We're just going to set it off one time and be mad.
That's all we
It didn't work.
That's how you play Mousetrap.
Anytime that game unravels.
Go the way I wanted to go.
Oh, man.
Once you get the cage, it's...
I've never played the game. I've only set
it up, and then
done the
you had to be
room
done
thing,
because it was like,
and then been mad at each other about it. Is the game? Have you played the actual game?
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Is it all right? Because we did play 13 Dead and Drive. Where's it sit? 13 Dead and Drive, or
Yeah,
13 Dead and Drive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, look out for that suit of armor.
That thing killed.
Mass murderer.
Yeah, that
the
thing
bookshelf killed
killed.
a lot of people too.
Yeah, but
Anything that
bookshelf.
smashed on a person.
That's it, yeah. We did get the one chandelier set off, which is check it out, guys. We played, we unboxed. Okay.
We did.
Now that it's been long enough, to me, the funniest thing, a couple of our friends that had seen it were like, hey, what was that thing you were doing? And I was like, I thought it'd be funny to take like the hardest game to set up ever and then unbox it like on the stream rather than set it up in advance. And they're like, yeah, it was a little different. I was like, yeah, it's the weirdest joke to go all in on. The whole time I'm like, this is so tedious. Oh, man.
So Mousetrap just has to be our sequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mousetrap, I'm telling you, if you could get me to play the rules of Mousetrap just once, some angel's gonna get his wings or something.
It's a place to do it.
I'm in. Well, all right.
Place to go.
Welcome to Mousetrap and Weed.
Mousetrap's our sequel, and I'm the first one. I'm Jake Taylor. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us, buds. Jake Taylor here as Reks Milo, level 12 Dragon Knight Cleric of War. And I always love to check our Discord for the questions. I'm usually not in this spot, so I was just like, oh fuck, I gotta look for questions.
Yeah. Yes, you've been in there a lot recently. So.
I know. I'm worried.
Yeah.
Once we jump back in, I'm like,
That table's gonna get you every time.
Mine's your
Every
head.
time.
The
Yeah.
ledge is a little closer on
It
that
is.
side.
It is.
but we got
Curse.
You're the
What?
old cop. Yeah, remember the questions.
What hill would you die on?
Oh, not the silent one.
I'm gonna just like vouch for like the Windows
got
98
mine.
screensaver, like the like that nice hill. I know that's a real place in real life, but I just think of the screensaver.
Would you die?
Or
That's where you
the
wanna die.
wallpaper.
Hill would you die on?
Right? Isn't that right, Drew?
That's right. That is right. That's a great hill. That's a great hill. Yeah.
Quality hill.
Bro, Rondon hated that. Controversy.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I hate it.
I think it's about mouth.
Our show just becomes about hills.
That's it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well,
It's just the default, so you'd always see it at school. So you're like, fuck you, school.
I'm not in school.
I'm not at school. Get me out of here. Yeah.
I don't care where Carmen San Diego is.
Grim says we're all zoomed in.
We're locked in
Closer
Zoom,
to you
zoomed in.
today,
Oh yeah,
Grim.
we're a little
Look at my
closer.
face.
So they
Did
let
you see
like
those?
Do you like
like it or is it
I
too
was
much?
like,
too close?
with 2, it's easier to take a little of that negative space out, and I liked it. See these pretty. Look how beautiful everybody is.
Features on our
We can post too.
Aw.
See?
Oh, what are we doing?
They're doing
guys.
things.
Oh,
Yeah, he loves it. He
I just
loves it.
matched your thing.
That's it.
I love
Drew,
it.
bring
I
guns.
love you.
Drew
these?
bringing the
Oh, you
gun
mean?
show.
Oh, bro, we can't show guns on the internet. Look out. Look out.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Drew, what hill are you gonna die on?
Oh, what hill am I gonna die on? A little place called Fiddler's Green.
Oh.
That's right.
This is a play hopefully.
Halfway down the trail to hell.
These are water cans. They're
Yes, filled with water. I also forgot about that.
That's fine.
All right.
I don't care.
Yeah,
You know what, guys?
I'm Brenna Folger, but you guys know me as Gildaradner Genewilder. I'm a level 12 space bard, space lore, bard of the lore space. What hill would I die on? A hot dog's a sandwich. Trying to think of anything.
Where's Brenna? She died.
Blueberry
Yeah.
hill. Blueberry
You
hill.
didn't hear?
Oh, that hill. Yeah. I would even go as far as to say, like, why not even say a taco is a sandwich? I'm just gonna do that because it's fun. I'm gonna die on a good hill.
It's a good hill.
It's a big hill, and I'm gonna die on it. Thank you, Brenna. You got it. Well, I won.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, at least a quesadilla is a sandwich because it's between two. Because you say
I get it.
sandwiched
I
between.
Right.
I had a really
Anyways,
good po' boy the other day. Bread on both sides.
Yeah.
3 quarters, really.
yeah, there you go. Sandwich. Anyways,
Calzone?
that's
Is
where I
that
want
a
to die. How about you?
Hi, I'm Nicole Unger.
You're not Abby.
I'm not Abby. I am.
What the?
So
She killed her.
You may see a character underneath me. This is not
Okay.
my character.
I could have done that.
My character's on the boys' screen. Shaymira, she's awesome. She is a
playing
level
Sylvie.
12 changeling rogue, and she's died 1,000 times. I don't know if you guys have known this, but she's lived
We
through
know.
1,000.
Oh my God, we've heard.
And that's a hill I'm gonna die on. What about you, Bam?
1,000 hills.
The hill that I will die on is fuck Bulbasaur.
It's a good hill.
That's
Fuck
what
'em.
that's gonna be.
It's a good hill.
That fucking Pokemon.
It's
I hate him.
I had to say this.
You know who I love? Fucking Venusaur. Venusaur's dope. Fuck
Venusaur is-
Lil Bulbasaur. Oh, you're gonna choose a plant
I
type
like
and be
Ivysaur,
weak against fire
actually.
in a game? Oh yeah, they're not gonna overuse fire element like every video game
Right.
does. No.
like every game.
Your thoughts on Ivysaur?
Okay, honestly, like I don't really
Oh,
like
hail
Ivysaur.
Charmander. Fuck Bulbasaur. Guys, I like Bulbasaur.
All right, you get.
This is a little plant.
Wow.
I'm a plant mom. I like plants.
I like
I can't keep
plants.
plants alive, and I can't keep
And she
Bulbasaur
eats
alive.
plants.
I eat plants. I
She
keep
eats
plants alive.
Oh, farm to table? Good for you.
Thank you.
That's the saddest
Yeah.
vision. It's just like you have a little Bulbasaur, and you're like, well,
I gotta eat.
Mama's got to eat.
I just eat the top part of him though, not the.
Oh, that's terrible.
He has
He's like, ah!
one last little.
Just pulling the bulb out of the sore.
It's like an artichoke. You just like peel off. The
Oh my
leaves like an
god.
artichoke.
You have to like boil them.
Yo, article.
There's for Commander
Yo,
comes in.
Squirtle, Rondon, thank you. You understood the assignment.
Yes, someone was paying attention.
It's not that Squirtle's the right choice, it's that he's
The only choice.
yeah, it's not even an
He's got sunglasses, like little pointy
and he
sunglasses.
plays the saxophone?
And then he turns into Blastoise. Like,
Bro.
that thing is
Yo,
just
homie's like
killer.
water king.
Gotta
Yeah.
love them bubbles.
It's like a water tank.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
We've been silly
Welcome
today.
to Weed&d, where we talk about.
Where we be talking about not Bulbasaur.
Although,
not
for someone who hates
Myra.
Bulbasaur, you sure talk about him a lot.
The lady doth protest too much.
Are you guys implying that I somehow like Bulbasaur? Because that's...
It's because he's weeds.
She was so scared.
She legitimately, like, I saw the fear.
She pulled her...
Yeah!
I was gonna cut her wrist, bro. But yeah, no.
I just need to go back and
Bulbasaur,
clip you with the popcorn. 'cause that was
I'm
just
so sorry. Why are you so scared of me?
I was watching the screen, so it just really startled me.
A lot happened in that moment.
WeeD&D is so dope.
Weed is tight.
Weed is tight.
Weed is tight.
Yeah, the J was. This is that Point Break shit. I've been talking about this. This weed gets you high the way weed used to get you high.
Yeah.
Remember
Man,
weed, guys?
do you
What are
remember
you
Point Break?
smoking?
Oh my God, I love Point
Odie?
Break. Yeah. Fucking Johnny Utah.
Yeah,
in the
bro.
sky?
He's an FBI agent.
Shooting in the sky?
Gary
It's fun.
Busey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back,
Let's say more about it.
before
Lori
before
Petty.
the yeah, shaved head Lori Petty before Tank Girl.
Tank Girl. All right, guys. So
Yeah.
pause this. Go watch Point Break.
Oh, and also
Play
before
Mousetrap
In
with
the Army
original
Now.
rules.
See, and then we don't have Abby here, and she wouldn't understand.
She would understand.
Oh man, all those would have
That's
just
why we're getting it out. We're like, you guys want to talk about Tank Girl and Lori Petty?
Dang, girl.
Welcome to
wasn't
WeeD&D.
Ice-T in that?
Oh, God.
So in case you didn't know, we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Ice-T I think was in Tank Girl.
In case you
He
couldn't
was one of
tell,
the kangaroo
we also
warriors.
smoke weed.
We also do a little of that. Fucking Gary Busey, right?
Yeah.
That dude ran into a wall on a motorcycle. Like, that's
Yeah.
part of his. Like, that was like legit.
He's never been the same.
He's never been the same.
He admits that
He's
though,
better.
finally.
The wall.
Admittedly.
I'm friends with the wall. I'm on the wall side in that whole thing.
Yeah. I feel like the wall should have tried harder.
All in all.
Dice good. Hi.
All right.
Very easy.
All right. So anybody have any show happenings goings on right now?
I got a show on Thursday that
Boom. Tell me about it.
Stephanie is a part of.
She sounds cute.
Oh man.
She's cute.
It's a burlesque show. It's an improvised burlesque show. I get 6 performers. They roll a d20, and it helps them choose from a list of 20 songs, and then they have to improvise a number to that. And this one is the Bummer Summer Emo Show.
Ooh, fun.
So it's on Thursday. So it's all emo music.
I'll be
We're
there.
gonna-
I actually have it off. I'm always
Yeah.
work during.
Bummer, emo bummer.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So if you're in town, come cry with us. Sing and cry.
Yay,
come
Thursday, whenabouts?
It's a free show. Huh?
Whenabouts? What time?
Oh, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf also has really good pizza.
They do have good pizza.
I recommend getting there early because then you can get a good spot and order pizza and kind of hang out because the good seats kind of fill up and then.
Unless you're me and I just roll in and plop down next to the homies.
Oh yeah, the other like
2 hours
the
later, like,
people
"What's
in the know to sit on the floor so that they can they fully get the whole experience.
Yeah, they also do a fun thing there where there's 20 beers on the wall, and you can roll a d20 to randomly get a beer selected, and then the bartender will create a shot that complements the beer.
It's the Dungeon Master Challenge.
Very fun.
Smart.
I'm taking it on.
That sounds like something I should have taken on about 10 years ago.
All skills combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend. It's a good bar too. It's just a good time. They do Drinks and Dragons there. Our buddies, this guy Justin, he runs it. It's really good, and they do D&D nights there on Tuesdays.
It's always on Tuesdays. That's
I know,
the
so
bummer.
Hey, I was like,
What's
shit.
great is when we are dark. Sometimes every once in a while it's on the same
Perfect
night, so I'm able to just check it out and
Heck yeah.
eat pizza.
Eat pizza.
Cool.
Eat pizza. I had a fun thing happen. I am directing a show.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
very exciting. I haven't directed in a really long
She's the
time.
president.
I am the president. So I just had my
voice.
auditions for my show, which was really exciting, and I'll have some announcements come out soon for it, but it'll come out in March. So stay tuned. My directorial debut, as it will.
I didn't get in.
Very excited. You did not. Bam did not get in.
Didn't make it.
Nope.
Didn't make the
Nope,
list.
didn't.
I didn't
make the cut.
I didn't get in either, but I didn't audition.
I didn't either. I also didn't.
That might be.
That's irrelevant.
That might be the first reason.
Probably the first reason I was not chosen. Did not audition.
Yeah,
I've got a show at the end of the month. We're opening Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder at Spring Mountain
Yeah.
Ranch.
Dude, heck yes.
That'll be fun.
I can't believe it's already coming up.
I
this
just
fast,
shot a
but-
movie with old Glenn.
Oh, Glenn.
Yeah.
It's like a
Oh, you
Netflix-
guys did the Netflix thing.
Did a
huh?
little Netflix show thing, yeah. I got to
It's so mysterious. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, it was. I don't know what all I can say about it. I know I could say that I was a buyer of drugs, and it doesn't turn out too good for me in it.
Right.
oh no,
Did
you
you-
didn't get your drugs.
Oh, I always get the drugs.
I was like, Jake, come on.
Pride in that.
He got him.
We got.
No,
I could tell.
but yeah. What?
I think Glenn's in the chat.
Is Glenn in chat?
Yes, we did, Bam.
Oh,
We have a Glenn in chat. Glenn's in
Glenn
Gentleman's
in
Guide.
chat.
This is Dice
There.
Glenn. Oh, that's
Guy.
absolutely Glenn. Dice Squiff, that's Glenn.
Oh, that's definitely.
That's definitely.
Let me call you out on the internet.
Yeah.
Your-
Call you out.
Your safe
It's called
name.
Glenn
Be sure to
Guide.
dox him, everybody.
And
That
that's,
is-
that's the beautiful part for you, buds. If you don't know the show per se, it's about played by Adam Dunson.
Who is alive?
He's
And if
alive.
you
He
was-
go into
Madam
the
Funyuns
show,
was
you will
already in
see
there.
Madam Funyuns
For at least that
very
many
much
days.
alive.
Dude, there's so many musical theater nerds in this chat right now.
Yeah.
It's musical theater night.
Oh my god,
Oh.
you D&D
We're gonna
nerds
do
are
Rocky
hanging about
Horror.
out with a bunch of theater nerds right now. We fooled you.
God, yeah, we got a ton of theater nerds. in here.
Fooled you, D&D
Weird.
nerds.
Lighters up to theater nerds. Nerds of all variety, friends.
Just like
Nerds.
Nerds are dope. We took over.
Gotta
We won
love
the war.
nerds.
We won the culture war.
Touch our fame.
Congratulations.
Babe.
All right.
But yeah, Adam Dunson plays a character that realizes he's an inheritance to be like royalty, and then Glenn Heath plays all 8 of the
else?
relatives he has to murder to get there. It's
Fantastic.
wonderful.
Man.
It's
Yeah.
fun. It's British.
We
It's
did get
dark
murdered,
comedy.
though.
Yeah, guys, you're gonna find out who the real murderer is. It's Adam.
So,
He's the murderer.
Was that the thing all along?
It's all
Is that what all
along.
this has been
It's
for?
all been for this.
I've never seen
So,
Madam Funyuns and Adam in
Madam
the same room.
Funyuns.
Well, don't ruin it for me.
I'll be in Rochester, New York, doing Shakespeare's. I'll say it. I'm not in the theater. Macbeth.
Oh my God.
I'll be playing Macduff.
Everything's made up.
Duncan and one of the murderers as well. I play a bunch of stuff in it, but we'll be doing that September. I believe the show dates are 19th through the 21st in Rochester, New York. For any of our East Coast buds
East
that
Side?
want to come to a really fun a drinking game Shakespeare performance.
So much fun.
It's
You fucked me up
quite
so
good.
hard in that show.
Quite
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch. I think I'd be just shithoused on stage though, because I'd be terrified of what was going to happen, and I
There's a
just
funny
drink
thing
way
that
too
happens,
much.
and again, I only would even elaborate because we're on a show right now where like there's a similar concept in mind. Like, I think that Shakespeare show works really well because it's like people that love Shakespeare trying to do the thing they love with a barrier between them. And it's like the drinking kind of becomes a way that everybody in the audience feels like they're your buddy, so they're listening to you, and there's this kind of magical thing that happens. And it's funny because it's like that's kind of a similar approach to what I like about cannabis in D&D is the like one of the barriers of entry is the real world and the one we want to go play in, right? And so
Right.
it's like where drinking helps me feel like you're one of my chums and I'm gonna listen to the things you say so I can have this like back and forth with you. I feel like the immersion of just like, hey, I'll have a couple hits of weed and then it's like, yeah, now we're in this funny place and the world's not horrifically sad all the time.
Not all the time.
And so it is funny. I applaud them and work with them similarly to, you know, inspiration toward what led us to this path here is like, there is like a thing where it's, you know, in taking a fun of like, what are we gonna do anyway, right? Like we're gonna do this, so we might as well do it in a sense that like serves all the elements of it. So yeah, if you're freaking on the East Coast and you're anywhere near Rochester, New York, I know that's kind of a thing, but it's a really good show, and it's in a beautiful giant tent with like stainless glass windows, and it's a beautiful space.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you know, get a sitter for the kids.
Get a sitter.
Get out of Ronkonkoma and just
come on, wait.
kick it on down the road. Maybe visit the in-laws out on Long Island.
Jiggly.
That was so much.
Was it enough? There it is.
I threw up.
I was doing this earlier.
Guys,
It's like
I threw up.
Little balls keep.
They just keep coming.
Something about it.
It's too much.
Here, I'll do it. Here, give it to me. All right.
Give it to me.
I gotta do it right. I don't know if you can
Threw
see it.
in?
It's like as they come, there's these little balls, and they just kind of keep egging
They just
out.
keep
It's
coming.
weird.
Egging out.
All right, guys, we've been silly.
All right.
around.
We've
No,
been
this is what
silly.
happens when you miss a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't do any of this stuff. I'm gonna do it right now. Shout out to the Weed&d patrons of our Weed&d Patreon, the best Patreon to Patreon of Weed&d. Patreon. Are you on it? It's the best way to support all we're doing here. So if you want to help us out, if you want to invest in us storming this next horizon, come on over to patreon.com/WeeDnD or !Patreon here on Twitch. Huge shout out to the people who brought their parties our way. We had quite a few last time. Old School Buds, Vancouver by night, and a couple of our new friends of the Legacy of Fools. Our friends over at Perception Studio who do some incredible Muppet Dungeons & Dragons games.
I
They
love
are
that.
fantastic. And then a few more of our newbie friends. Last Caravan RPG, Children of Proteus, and then a regular with us now. We're so happy you bring your people our way. Anne's Adventures D&D. We'll be dropping the links to all those here in chat. Definitely just, if you're not following any of those names, give them a follow. Check out what they're doing. There's all kinds of amazing stuff going on, and it costs nothing. Things that don't cost nothing. Nuts. I'm doing great tonight, guys. Gift shops. No, my list is back. Shit, I think I had too many T's.
We're getting out of the way now. It's okay.
Get it all out. Gift subs for sharing the Bud Love. Now I'm going to be worried about it. Drake Star Dragon threw one out. Gino Fox 819 threw out 5, and our boy Munch Party, father of our 4-year-old child, threw out 15 of them things. Thank you guys so much. You can also type !merch or head over to arthardstudios.square.site and check out our coffee cups, t-shirts, and original art prints before we possibly transition to some new things.
Yes. Limited edition at this point.
Potentially limited edition. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Get up now.
I like a lot of our merch, bro. This cup is so dope.
Favorite mug.
It might be my favorite coffee cup. Like legitimately.
It's mine for sure.
It's not a thing I look at and I go, that's my thing. I'm just like, damn, that is fly. It's got the purple and it's the black inside, black
it's good
rim
colors.
with the white.
Beautiful.
Makes
This
it
shit
pop.
was fire.
Beautiful mug.
It was fire. That thing always drives me nuts on mugs, but I think I did pretty. When you're designing cups on some sites, this site specifically, they don't really give you the like when I think of a cup, it's like this side, right? Or like this side. But the reality of looking at the front of a cup is weird to make a too graphic thing not look strange. But I really worked a lot of time on getting the gap here to not feel, it's like if the handle was on this side, you wouldn't even really notice. It took way more work to do that than it should have, and that's why we might be going to a new merch site.
Or two-handled mugs.
That was the last straw.
A dub handle, bro.
Though the ladies of Morning Murders do 2 different graphics on sides of the
Are
mug.
you flexing right now?
Yeah.
How about one of them be? We'll do like we'll collab.
Yeah. WeeDnD and Morning Murders.
We're into weed
I
and
like it.
killing.
Yes.
Yay!
And coffee.
We are. And coffee.
Yeah.
There you go. Morning and evening.
All
right.
Sneak off to grab more.
All right, guys.
Coffabus. No.
We do have us a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe
Prove
you
it!
have heard about it. Maybe you haven't.
Well.
We like to take a lighter like this electric green when you got in chat. Make sure we're not gonna light any of our
Red.
friends, family, or household pets on fire and go. Light us up. Ooh. Oh my god, dudes. This place looks like a D&D.
Yeah, let's do it.
WeeDnD, high fantasy, literally for you and me. So load up bowl and make a roll to take control. WeeDnD.
You're fine.
Oh, Nicole's not back in her seat.
All right, you know what? If I would have ran back.
I was gonna say just mute and no one will know, but
What? I'm Nicole and I'm right here. Oh, there she is with you.
I just heard you scream.
It's our friend Nicole here the whole time.
the whole time.
Whole time.
Not killing somebody in that amount of time because she was here for the intro. Alibi.
No, guys, I saw her next to me the entire time.
Perfect. Then you go to court. All right. You go to court.
Can you be the one to go
What,
to court
the basketball court?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll serve it up. I'm good at basketball.
I believe that.
Some guy at home's like, damn, Bam just called me out.
Now I gotta go to court.
then? Now I gotta go to the court.
That would be the best like processor like method ever. Just through a stream, you're like, and by the way,
All right, bro, I'll see you in the court. Get this settled.
See you in court. See you on court.
Tip.
Wait,
See you
in court?
it's a
See you
basketball
on
thing,
court.
right?
See you on court. Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah, I'll see you on court.
It's like a Space Jam like intergalactic basketball thing
Yeah.
on the court. Yeah.
Oh,
Just like that.
I thought it was like a John Malkovich thing. Like,
They don't
I
even know
will
what
see you
basketball
in
is.
court.
Come up with that plan. Like, what's basketball? All right, well, we've got Michael Jordan. We should do something.
I mean, he's already here, so it's like
All right, guys.
Joseph cartoons.
Our favorite game. What happened in Space Jam? No, I'm kidding. What happened last?
Who's Space
We played. It was a couple weeks ago. What happened last?
Hot dog.
So
We fought Dark Rembrandt.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was a
did that.
yeah,
Oh, you fight. You beat him.
Beat him.
yes.
I gave the final blow.
The president.
The president
The president.
defeated the thing that
El
tried to pretend to be
Presidente.
my friend.
Oh, we got some Lord of Lost Time quotes.
Oh,
Wee, I like what.
Everybody knows there are sharks in the deep end at night. We got Yo-Yo Reks Milo. That's a Nicole.
Yo, Reks Milo.
Smoke to honesty, guys. Smoke.
Yeah,
To,
you know what?
Smoke to it right now.
I will smoke to honesty.
Player honesty is one of the most admirable things in D&D.
Oh,
Yes.
This is a DM. Half the time you're like, just tell me whatever. I'm trying to juggle a lot right now.
You're right.
All right. Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just be real.
Cardman. We got all the and
Cardman.
AN ending names, buds in the house. Good to see you guys. So yeah, you guys, indeed, you battled the kind of like Sisyphus-tainted simulacrum.
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 I don't like the right way of saying it.
Yeah,
I like our way of saying it.
Yeah, simulacrum.
Thank you. We're going with
I don't know.
simulacrum.
Simulacrum sounds like something that secretes.
What's
Kind of
the,
does.
what's the
It's like half your
Smegma.
hit points.
what's the proper one? Simulacrum.
Simulacrum.
That
When
sounds
I
worse.
click.
Yeah.
That sounds worse.
It's called something
Yeah.
else.
How about
That's the simulacrum.
About just use
Oh
a
yes, you want
piece
to
of
make
big
sure
fat
when you're squeezing, you want to push up on the simulacrum.
Yes,
Thorium.
not too hard though.
No, you'll hurt
too
it. Yeah.
hard.
You don't want to cut off circulation. You're just trying
No,
to
not to the
simulate.
simulacrum.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So then we asked the Assalamu alaikum.
yes?
Yes.
Yep.
And
Gil turned into a T-Rex. It was
Gil
great.
turned into a
that was so great.
I turned into a T-Rex.
The bubble wrap.
It's cute. Yeah, it was a little guy.
I love him. I have him here forever now. The egg thing is still weird.
It's still there's more.
His little face. Oh,
He's just happy to be here.
he's the best.
Just happy to be here.
I love that he gives you so much joy.
He
was-
does. It's one of those.
Yeah, he was there for me during the
You
first.
got me with this too. You got me the little yellow duck that's on
Yeah.
my grinder.
I
It's
like-
there's the Neon Museum here in town. Every time I see that duck, it is like sheer joy, and I don't know why. And now it's on my grinder. So I have a couple of those things.
He
over
said
here.
that out loud, and I pay attention sometimes.
but not
Oh,
simulate.
is that what being thoughtful is?
Yeah, it's just paying attention sometimes.
Sometimes.
Fuck.
Yeah, other
Okay.
times I'm making up other names over the names that he makes up like a jerk.
Sorry, Nicole knows how to spell them all.
I don't.
She doesn't.
I can't spell
Why not?
any of their
Smilesies.
Well, I was supposed to get a list of
Oh.
characters from you, and I never.
That was
I don't-
1,000 lives ago.
That was it. Are you still on this?
1,000 deaths.
Speaking of notes, let's see what I got here from.
But you can't read your writing. What are you, a doctor?
Okay, so you killed the dragon.
Yes.
The dragon. I died.
I
Drew
felt like
died,
it was a
Jake
team
died.
effort.
I did not.
I died
didn't
thrice.
die.
You died.
Nobody
yeah.
died.
Drew
There's a couple
died.
people
Me
went
and Abby
Jake
unconscious.
died.
Okay, I went unconscious
Sylvia
3
and
times.
Shamira didn't die. I think the lesson
Nobody
in that is
died.
if your name starts with an S, you're okay.
You're all right. You need to learn. You haven't died yet.
Skills.
Nobody's died. You also have a cleric in the party that can cast like
With an S.
revivify.
Yeah.
Sisyphus, he disappeared.
I will
and
disintegrate
I think
one of
he's
you
on his
by the end of
way
the show,
to.
though.
That's fine.
That hurts.
I
You
will
can turn to
accept it.
dust.
Wait, that happened to Brunor, didn't it?
Yeah.
You can't do that every chapter.
Do it to me every
season.
Every
I mean,
three.
I guess you can. You can.
Right at the end, after all the credits, it's like you're a character walking, and a beholder's just be like, disintegrates.
You're gonna go back to pickles, and it's like the cigarette like hits the end. Just,
Ta-da!
Snap. They all get disintegrated.
All things will lead to pickles.
don't feel so good.
But he disappeared, but we think he's going towards Queen Mab or whatever he thinks is Queen Mab.
Yeah.
On his way to her. Okay, so then
Quab.
there's a meteor, some sort of eternal laboratory, a woman in a lab coat, Sylvia's
Fiery
mom.
woman.
Yes.
Dieter. Sorry, that's
I didn't write that down.
Eternixia.
Later.
I just wrote, there is a woman, looks like Sylvia.
Yeah. It's like,
There is a woman in a lab
obviously
Reading
that's
your
her
notes,
mom.
like, damn.
coat.
Sorry, I couldn't spell your name.
Thoricus and Rembrandt loaded up.
They're chained up.
Oh,
They're
chained up.
stuck inside.
They were
Well, they
chained up.
were.
And then Thoricus breaks out of
out.
the chain and gets an axe.
I
Her
see.
axe
I wrote-
fires at him, and both fly at each other, and that's how we ended.
Yeah. So you guys have Rial with you now, and Rial let you guys know that like him and Thoricus have actually been working together a little before this, and so through their sending stones, their old Rocky Talkies.
You goddamn right.
It was so good. Oh, that was so good. You've learned that Thoricus is basically inside the meteor right now, and is causing some carnage. So he's battling this strange celestial woman that Eternixia, which seems to be Sylvia Starshield's mother.
That's an A.
We had worked with someone from the Diesel Dynasty, a mysterious fellow
Yes.
who knew simulacrum magic, and that's why
That
who's
is-
currently
This is what
sitting on the
I'm
throne
thinking.
in
So that just like-
Indicus Empire.
Correct. Thoricus,
The Glass King.
the Thoricus, the Glass King, sitting upon the throne of the Indicus Empire right now, is a simulacrum of Thoricus Onyxheart. The one that, however, is doing battle right now. That's our Big Papa.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we even have a little aged version of him that Drew.
I wrote
did.
Thoricus, Glass King. He's a copy. Real one got mad and stormed off.
The real one got mad.
The real one, well, basically did Thoricus shit. Just got angry and
Got himself chained up
We're just
somewhere.
getting mad.
So yeah, you're with Rembrandt. You saw a little bit of his energy come back. He's chained up, but as the simulacrum was defeated, he got a little of his energy back, and he was like, "It's your guys' plan is working so far." Again, there was kind of this like cat and mouse game between Rial and Synthesis of trying to keep information away from each other. This relationship with Thoricus, his relationship with this Eternixia character and this beloved, and so there was this like passing around of secrets that both of you have kind of sculpted a little bit out of. The other
It's
was
like shared brain where sometimes it sneaks through. But
Exactly. And so he, again, he was able to trap you for a while, but through the aid of your friends here, the helping committee, you are now free. You control the body third of the power of the Realysis, but twin bodies. So in that sense, that's about anything else going on there. Glacius is still back in Fucktown.
Good for
cleaning up fucked up.
I hear
Just
that
like cleaning
place
up the
is
mess
really
he made.
shaping up to be like
Yeah.
a new hotspot.
Yeah.
And people will talk about the cleanup, the big fucktown cleanup.
Yeah.
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 The moppings.
Yeah.
But
The mopping.
by the bucket, they clean that city up.
People
tried to
are
help
also
and just made
starting
it worse.
to buzz about the new Fucktown B&B.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad you mentioned
Fucktown
it.
Promenade, there's all that new shopping and
Oh
stuff.
my
that they're
gosh.
doing.
And you just see, it's like a lot of original stuff, like not just what you would see at other places.
Right.
And I do appreciate that they're turning the pit into a memorial garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was really classy
Very
too.
nice.
Yeah.
When I first heard about it, I was like, I don't know, guys. And
Yeah.
then really
Right.
when I was there, I was contemplating. Like,
I like
yeah.
I like how they use the bones of the dead ice monsters as like, and they ground them up to like make the Zen garden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly.
It's, you gotta
Fertilize.
use
It was
reuse,
yeah, I mean,
Cycle reuse.
It's the
Rihanna.
fuck pit memorial.
yeah, it's just reducing
Fuck
our
pit memorial
carbon
pit.
footprint.
yes. And then of course the murderer's row.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
You killed all those little creatures, Nicole. You
I
killed
didn't
them.
mean to. One.
I didn't mean to.
I didn't
Then there's the
mean to.
Fucktown pet store where you can't buy pets.
You can't.
But you can pay to watch them die.
That's it.
What?
Yes.
That's terrible.
They learned it from watching
That is awful.
We've trained them to make direct eye
Oh
contact.
my God! Every one of them looked directly at me when it happened.
Adorable direct eye contact while dying.
No,
We're doing great.
this is awful.
Great. All right, guys.
Fine.
Yeah,
Sounds good, though.
Fucktown's
We gotta get
right.
back to
It's just
Fucktown,
fun,
guys. That place
It's
sounds.
really
We're
blowing
just
up.
like, forget them. Guys, let's go back to Fucktown.
We're going back.
Everything's
Fucktown.
gonna be fine.
That's it.
Isn't it
The end of chapter.
Fuckmeyer now?
And they
Or
went-
what?
Fuckmeyer.
Yeah.
Fuckmeyer. Fuckmeyer. That's right, because it was Cragmire.
Right.
And then
Because
fucking
Cragtown just doesn't have the same.
No.
Crackdown.
Fuckmeyer, that's where it's at.
Fuckmeyer. Catchy phrase.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. All right, guys. So, yes, at this point, you guys have just emerged from that harrowing escape from the mind of Realthesis. You've got your man here with you, and you're standing in those pools of radiance that you dove into originally to wrestle Real from. From there, what do you say you allow me to set the mood?
Okay.
Real, as you stare around at the faces of these new heroes all around you, Reks, Milo, Tynaricus, Onyxheart, Shamira, and Gil. Sylvia Starshield standing before you as you feel that vision of Thoricus's twin blades going against the fiery axe of Eternixia. You see this flash of light, and it's like a starburst. It's the same starburst that you see suddenly in the eyes of Sylvia across from you. You see her astral elf skin, somewhat gold and flaking, starts to glow as she zones out, similarly to how you saw her on the caravan that one day, when she began materializing as stars themselves. You see the ping, you see the twin faces, Eternixia and Sylvia, one next to the other. They could be twin sisters, yet one is glowing in golden fire. This, you feel, is the mother of this woman who stands before you. Her eyes flash back into a bit of a daze, and you feel that cosmic energy around you. Very powerful. The thing that struck you about this new magic that sourced itself here in these lands, it comes from a place beyond, a type of magic that doesn't quite exist yet in the world you live in now. You feel it glowing around her suddenly. Your plan has worked. By weakening Synthesis and attacking with Thoricus from inside the Meteor, the Eternal Laboratory is now this like weird confluence of energy. You just see like lightning flashes around the wall as all the intricate bookshelves and alchemical tools that are littered all around. The place where this grand design of reforging the tier of the primordials was meant to occur is now kind of losing its own grip. And so with that, the blast of like the strong magics that are occurring as Thoricus and her match axes, you suddenly look and you realize that some of this is a boon you hadn't quite expected. You're even a little more powerful in this state. You have this kind of like ping that can get you to where you need to go through her. But before you stand, the helping committee, Reks, Milo as well, Thoricus, you find yourself matched pretty equally in combat, which, you're a little older now than you used to be, but still that same cosmic energy that we speak of is a boon to her body as well as you battle each other. You are ostensibly keeping her locked in place while what happens next occurs. Now, we haven't said what happens next occurs, and you can all feel it in the air around you. The pools no longer glowing with their magic. The red and blue runes that were scratched along the walls now dissipate. You're standing in kind of just a cold chamber. You feel that very low temperature of the Indicus Empire, less crazy storms and more the frigid wastelands that it's known to be. As you talk, breath comes from your mouth and you feel the tickle of ice at your nose. But standing around now, a little more in tune to the cosmic grandeur of what it is your task is to be, what do you do?
I'll at least start as Real.
I was gonna say, who am I?
Which one am I?
You want to be.
But I can see in a similar sense where I went into a trance just to, just exemplify all the magics. I can tell that's what's going on with Sylvia, but I'd like to cast a little invisibility on her.
Nice.
So if we're gonna move, if we're gonna go down to the Meteor, at least like we have her covert and hidden.
You can see as you know, you kind of like make her invisible. There's just this star. You know, you have this is older Rial, right? You have this fitted gem upon your forehead, no longer floating around, the ion stone firmly planted. You know, you can kind of see this like star, and similar to how the hat in the snow globe points toward the simulacrums. So too does this star point toward the meteor. You know, and which is firmly fixed at the center of the country, so it's not that impressive. Like it's like, but you do know which way to go. And again, there's a little bit of like a cosmic bubble around you, a little bit of a protective aura around you as well.
It's a compass. Great.
Compass.
Go there.
Now, Rial, you also know that the temperature is about to get a lot colder.
Okay.
Did somebody open a window?
My jacket.
Did somebody bring a sweater?
Well, should we start moving that way?
Well,
Should we rest?
You're good.
I wish we
yeah, I
had a
feel
divot
like
around
at the
because
very least we would have to rest before we go towards the meteor. I feel because I'm out. Oh, we all almost died.
Yes, a lot of us almost died. So do we have? Because sometimes
All
we
of
have a nice
us
way. Okay, all right,
almost died.
I did not.
Whether it was
But
emotionally.
I actually did some pretty cool stuff. Well, we come
don't-
straight in, so
Really
All right.
recall. I was too busy being
hey,
almost dead.
hey. But you didn't die because I distracted people.
we're still semi-close to Dragon
With
Ball
all the cool
Cave,
shit
or-
that you did.
You're in it basically.
You
know,
did.
Like the cave of the pool was through that kind of like layered thing. But yeah, that entrance blown into the side where they were going to meet you, leading down to this temple. Rondo wants it. I'm calling it. What do you say we jump back in the
Jesus did it?
Christ.
Both of you got it.
I knew when I started.
it's spreading.
So it's spreading. It's
spread. All right.
Weird how it just got this gigantic forehead and not my glasses.
You know, it never hits my glasses either.
It's so
Weird.
good. Yeah, I won't pay for it.
I always stick my landing and then I just like fall.
I wish my chair just went like.
Rest in peace. It just goes to an in memoriam.
I always stick my landing. In memoriam,
Feet
Brenna
up.
Folger, she didn't stick the landing.
Just now, that we were ready with the graphic that you just saw.
Sticking the landing success rate, 99.9%.
Oh, Jiminy.
Yeah, you also, at this point, like the threats around you have calmed.
Right.
Rial, you do happen to know that you have some forces of your own that will probably be joining you shortly in the your created race of the Iceborn. There is also, like, you guys are still pretty near Fuckmeyer. Boxo's caravan is still at your disposal. It is that kind of thing where it's like you have safe travel means as well as this kind of protective magical aura.
got my
that seems
goo
to
hut.
permeate. Yeah, you got goo hut. You can always just
You guys
fast
can hop in my goo hole.
Yeah, I think if there's a way that we can like get on something that's moving, right, and we can get your little goo hut, and we can just kind of
An eel
travel safely and while resting, and
Can we put-
also moving.
Oh,
Goo
multitasking.
Hut on Purple Nurple resurrected.
All right, so that's
Oh
a
my
great
God.
point. You guys, as you're standing in the cave, you feel that super cold, like the absence of anything other than cold air around you. As you just it's like blowing through your lungs. You feel the frost. You have recently felt this only one other time, and that was when Skithnara and Vox and the other one, whose name I am completely remembering and not scrolling to see what.
Must be nice to have a list.
But it was
Must
right.
be nice.
Brittany.
No. It was
You're talking about
the
Zix.
the-
Zix, Bio, and Skithnara. I knew it all along.
Iceborn.
I promise. But again, you guys, as you have that thought, you're like, oh, what's a fast way that we could? All of you feel the ground starting to move, the shifting ice cracking under your feet. It takes a second for you to gain your
Whoa.
balance, and then you see those pale blue glowing lights, boo, 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 of the Iceborn. You see the red pair that would belong to Skithnara.
Drive right into it. They're gonna know.
And then you see one giant one. It's a massive, 12-foot. It's the purple nurple. That was blessed with the living ice, and now it's a frozen purple nurple,
Okay.
which is the worst kind.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather my nurples be
Frozen?
frozen.
Wild nurple.
While they're being
Wild
purple.
nurple. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Frozen
Maybe to each their nurple.
Yeah.
It's just a preference. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind.
But something somewhat surprising to you, other than a giant purple worm, now icy blue and in control of the Iceborne, you've noticed lots more of those pairs of blue glowing eyes.
Oh.
Now, even you, Tynaricus, knew of maybe as many as 20 Iceborne. They were somewhat of a nomadic tribal people, and you know Skith herself only would train 2 at a time.
Sure.
But you are surprised to see probably about 200 Iceborne.
Oh, did they remove all the dead guys?
As they come through, yeah, they've been mining up.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been busy
And you
then.
see the Iceborne agents led by Skithnara, her ice blade and kind of bony, blue skin face. She has the only red eyes of their
They have
tribe.
really good PR right now. Everyone wants to join.
It's
Yeah.
very hot.
Well, once you get the purple nurple.
Not hot.
It's very cool.
Very cool.
Last time I left
Icy
There is a
hot.
word for that.
we didn't have that many. She did good.
They're good.
Skith has been doing her job. Now, you know of them, they look at you as like a father figure. She understands what you are. She knows that you're their creator and that is a little bit of a difference,
Real?
right? Yes.
Oh, yeah. It was like,
Which one?
Rex?
Oh, sorry. But yes. So
She's like, what the fuck? I this fucking worm.
We're like, all
Yes,
right,
again. You
Rex,
guys play
Rex,
multiple
Rex.
characters.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, you see again, your basically your crew has shown up. Again, you had not really planned for their numbers to be this high, but you watch as many of these, leather-clad, fur-shouldered, but strangely mechanical-looking creatures come out. Strange, large metal contraptions and glowing eyes, gauntlets that have weird glowing living ice within them, and at their chest is basically the piece of living ice that allows them to live. Now, Rial, you stole that from Glacius, and so he was a little mad about that. But that is where this race of people that you have created, the Iceborne,
we'll get over it.
have come
That's
from.
the guy who
And so
wanted us to kill Rial. I don't know if he's. Hopefully, he's getting over it.
I should really talk to that guy.
You know what?
I mean, I think
what's
we
happening.
laid down good groundwork.
I've learned that sometimes if you have a problem with something, just doing an act of service will help you get over it. So maybe while Glacius is cleaning up
Meyer.
maybe he'll have a moment to think about it and get over his own problem. Yeah. Honestly, you probably should just go talk to him
Yeah, but be prepared to also protect yourself.
and defend your life.
We did the best we could.
Yeah, he'll try to.
He is part of the helping committee. Mm-hmm. So
Oh, okay. And then fuck Meyer? Is this Cragmire? What?
it's Cragmire 4.0, known as Fuckmire now.
Huh.
We made some improvements.
Well,
We made a lot of bad
Sorry, I had a
things and then
cookie.
improvements.
Yep.
Deprovements, unprovements.
Hey, you gotta level it
I'd
out
say just
before you build it back up.
improvements, right? Yeah, we've made improvements.
But now, yeah.
you sure proved yourselves, and I'm proud of you all. Should we stop by there? I think there's a big fight ahead of us, especially if we're heading towards this meteor, and it sounds like this fuck Meyer might have some more
Shopping?
people who.
Well, I don't know how much shopping we have to do. We could always just take all these people and just go right towards the.
Yeah, you pretty much would
Yeah.
go from where you are to follow the main road to the center of town. You would
I don't
go
think we
through
have to wait for
Fuckmire like it's on the way.
shit.
That's
Yeah,
what
we've got
Fox
the
is
Sylvia
caravan is,
compass.
if you want that. You know what I mean? Or you could send it. You could send a magical message to them as well and have them meet you anywhere or do. At this point, it is kind of again just the D&D bit all to highlight. You guys have built up some pretty cool alliances along the way.
yeah.
As far as the Shalefist community is pretty cool with you guys, except for maybe some of the things that have happened in Raleigh. And a couple of even some of the Fucktown Dervishes were really cool with you guys. Jennifer, Cara was your girl.
Yeah.
And then again you have Goku, and you guys have in a really interesting way gathered a lot of
Goku! And we're just
interesting.
going our merry way.
Can I pop a crystal off of Purple Nurple and then just kind of almost rub it Sending Stone style?
Yeah.
And because it's from Glacius.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If I can,
Yeah, absolutely. You can send a message through.
It's like a
piece of
quick-
it.
it's like we-
kind of a dick move.
I'm still apologizing.
You're like, give me that.
Rial is
What up?
Rial is still the person that burned an orphanage down. He's still Rial.
You're
at
right.
the end of the day.
You're right.
It was just
Can
a
I-
church and there was a dragon in it.
Can Can I make like a goo hut, can I make cast my Leoman's tiny
Do your
hut,
Leoman.
but make it like a big goo, like dome over one of the worms, so that it still helps them be like aerodynamic and stuff, but we can like be in the dome. It's like being in a train with like the glass ceiling.
Yes, and then there's like a little cosmic sheen from Sylvia. And you could basically create like a little floating adventure bubble of safety.
It's like one of those little like trolley things that go in the sky on was it Disney World or whatever?
I love that.
The gondola.
Yeah, that's great.
So you made this beautiful thing, and I look at it, and I like conjure one of my daggers to pretend to sharpen it, and I go, I'm happy to go where we want, guys. I don't really need anything, and I climb in.
Get in the goo. Yeah. I like the legs. I like legs kicking into the goo.
Yeah. Like the goo.
Yeah.
That wasn't prime. Yeah, there you go.
You gotta prime your floor.
Climbing into the goo.
Oh, shit. That hurt me.
It smells good.
Yeah.
That's a side effect that I'm
Good
enjoying.
smelling goo.
Yeah, I'm smelling good.
Rex Milo's not pleased about this worm. He still hops aboard, but he's not thrilled about it.
It's like not flying, but it's still pretty far from the ground when it's
the one
It is the worm that ate you, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say
You
we're not,
see, even it's kind of weird about it. Like,
we're not getting inside of it.
it has no like discernible sight. You just feel it's like.
So create that happen, or I just am it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Leomans. Yeah, you would cast it around you. It could be in however you want to describe it.
I
It's
do.
fine,
I
but-
get up there and I climb on it, and then it goes, and then I make it look like it's painful. And I'm like, just kidding, you guys, just kidding. And then I goo out of it, and I'm like, all right, hop in, and
Yeah,
then
you're kind of like Blanket from Brave Little Toaster.
kind of.
Yeah.
I'm exactly like.
I'm exactly like Blanket.
I finally got it.
So that way once we hop in, we can kind of like rest up and stuff on our way there,
Yes.
but like still like talk and do whatever.
Yeah, this is a good time as a DM. It's always nice to say. This is probably your last long rest. So, you guys have
Of the
gone through a lot
campaign?
of stuff. Potentially.
Oh, shit.
We have like 9,400 gold.
Yeah.
Like we have
So much gold.
That's
That's one thing that you'll start noticing as you get higher level. You're like, where do I spend this gold? Like it's because 4E it was like, oh, I'll buy a magic weapon from the magic weapon store and I'll build it myself and here's the price for it. Like it used to be like that. Now they're like the rarity of magic. But you could always be like, hey, I want to drop down a bunch of gold and get like a certain thing or look for it, and we would roll.
I say we just invest in Fuckmeyer. Just invest.
more the money.
Land development.
Some stock in some of those businesses.
Make it a vacation
Are you
hotspot.
opening a bar?
Oh my God, guys! I opened up a bar with my other friends. Let's do it again. I love the bar.
franchising.
Are we franchising?
Yes, let's franchise.
Each branch of Ganjaria should have a bar.
Yes, let's make a
THC
bar.
All right.
THC
My friends will
BAR.
be so happy.
THCBAR.
THC
You see Mark gets the letter and he's like, what the fuck? No, that's our property. And he's like all mad about it. What? I know, wait, I'm not getting a piece of that.
Mark would just be like, oh, good for her.
Oh.
I like send a raven. I'm like, I've never done this before. I hope you make it, Raven.
Good luck. Might work.
Did you even train that raven?
I sent a raven. Where?
One of Mark's dad's troops. One of the.
But I love the idea.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
I guess do we just tell you to go to Mark, or and it's gone. All right.
Go to mall.
Yeah.
Bye, Raven.
I feel really good about this.
Do you know it's gonna be fine, guys?
He'll know.
He'll be thrilled. He supports me in my endeavor.
I mean, honestly, I kind of don't hate the are we gonna need money where we're going? We might as well just go throw it at something.
yeah, I don't think we're gonna need money.
Yeah,
where we're
Boxo's there, and so it's like you do have kind of like a cool economic genius who can do all kinds of things. So, you know me, I love a good town building mini game. So it's like even just the notion of being like, what would you guys want to do with some of your cash there and establish a bit of, a foundational spot for you guys? That's one of my favorite uses of cash in D&D. And if it's cool enough, I might give you a little thing from it.
I just recently watched.
It's got to be cool enough.
Oh my god! I just recently watched Game Grumps. They played through Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
And the shopkeep guy.
The Duke.
Yeah, the Duke just like in every closet. Like you're in this scary, terrifying mansion, then like you go into a door and he's just like, hello. Yeah, and you're like, what the
Do you need green?
Do you need ammo? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, how did you?
It's even funnier because he's a very portly fellow. So I'm like, how do you
Very
get
much.
to these places? Because
he's the best.
He's the size of a
So
room.
I think
He's
about
just
that
like,
with Boxo.
hello.
Or like God of War. That's like the
Boxo's
same
great,
thing with
yeah.
those guys. They're like in every
Yeah.
that shop.
Like,
They just
there you
everywhere.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Beetle from the Zelda games. He just shows up in the middle of a battlefield. Oh, I got stuff for you.
Hey,
Oh, that's
wanna buy
crazy.
this?
right?
Look out, man. How did you get in here? I had to unlock like 3 gates.
Whoa!
Hey, whoa, hey.
I had like 2 side quests to get into this town. You're already here? What'd you do?
Guys, I'm all for the bar idea.
Yeah, all right. So, like again, just to kind of clarify, you guys have gone pretty far west in the country. You're headed toward the Meteor in the center. Cragmire or Fuckmire would be along the path if you wish to stop there. Boxo's there. You have NPC associates there as well. You also have magic at your disposal. You're high-level magic people. So if you have any messages you would want to send to anybody, you can do that. And then, or you can just like head straight there. Like you have any of these things at your disposal. I just want to kind of going through Cragmire. If you want to use some of this gold to like gain some advantage while you're playing, it's not a bad idea. So.
Right.
Well, then let's just.
Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it?
No. Sorry, we watch a lot of 40-year-old movies. A lot of them. So yeah, at this point right now, at your disposal, you have the frozen purple nurple of living ice, as well as a 200-strong iceborne force that serves Real. You know, again, you're Reks. Like, we don't have to get you stuck in playing Real. You do all notice that Real and Skithnara kind of step off to the side. He is not hiding in any way that, like, that he is the creator of these people. He talks to her in a way that makes you more comfortable than the way the ones with blue eyes look at him. Sure. You know, he is somewhat of a religious figure to them, whereas Skith seems to understand, if for a reason, and even I, the DM, have yet to know, is aware, like for red eyes or whatever. Like she is seemingly more aware of the relationship between you and they. But she's done a great job. So, you know, you guys, the helping committee, you know, have this thing now. You have Real, you have this traveling goo safe net you can get a long rest in. If you have any like NPC stuff that you would want to do, we can kind of just say you're moving in that direction. Again, you're all so high level now that like going through a forest isn't really a thing that's like, if an owlbear showed up, you'd be like, gone. So, you know, you are at a point now where your numbers are so high, your strength so mighty, the magic elements and auras about you so strong that your, you know, goo flotilla, you know, just kind of proceeds with the frozen purple nurple and the iceborne army. So, is that the direction you'd like to head, is toward the
Meteor.
Yeah.
by way of Fuckmire or just straight to?
I don't know.
It's really not that much time, but you can.
Does anyone actively need anything in Fuckmire?
Glacius is in Fuckmire.
Glacius is in
But we can send a message, whatever we want to say, and he could meet us wherever. We don't have to go there. But again, what was the whole spending the money thing that we were talking about?
Drop off a little cash.
Yeah, so I feel like we'll do this. We could go
You're the
through
president.
Fuckmire.
We're just going to do it.
We'll have a quick meeting with some of the great builders of Fuckmire. We'll lay out our groundwork of this bar, and that's something that some of them can work on as like a nice distraction while hell is breaking loose, you know?
What about that fella that always like polishes the glasses? I
You know,
think
he'd
he
be
could help.
great to like be in charge of all that. Yeah, he always has a glass. I think he'd be great. So we'll let him delegate.
I think that's his hand.
Oh.
I think he's just got an interesting hand.
Regan.
Well,
I was going through my notes. I'm like, what the fuck was the bartender's name?
Regan?
what's the bartender's name? And then we'll pick up Glacius. We're on a giant worm.
At this point,
It's true.
It's a nice giant worm.
I hope he will forgive me for the sake of.
He's gonna have to get over it, or he's gonna have to talk to me, and also Gil.
People don't forgive me all the time. Do you think I care?
I was going to say, I mean, he's pretty much down an army right now. We took care of pretty much his army, so he might even be looking to join another one. You could be in luck.
And he'd be good. That guy can fight.
Yeah, as long as he don't see no toothy rabbit night people. My grandfather told me stories. So you fucking do it.
Let's go!
Oh, I said at the beginning if you go.
I'm already in here.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
it's just
I'm talking through good.
Yeah, like I prestidigitate like fake like train like the train's leaving. Like,
it's just Gil.
Are you the Gil Hut? Like you're.
yeah, I'm like it's like a gooey. So like if you
Rex will take comfort in that because he doesn't want to be on the worm. He's still got
we're in
some
good.
trust issues,
Yeah, no,
so
we're
he's just gonna like hop into the wall. Like,
Don't worry about it.
we're about to go.
All right, pure D&D of it all. You all will at this point be given the opportunity to long rest. Now, this journey between you, where you're going, and we can also opt to do it. I would say let's just do it now because it's like easier. But also remember, any resources used until anything from here on out, it will not likely be replenished through a long rest. Short rests, though, still will exist. Not exist, but you know what I mean. They always exist. I'm not coming at them like that. But at this point now, you know, you all kind of gather together. You see the creeping, cold, very silent army of the Iceborne moving behind you as the frozen purple Nurgle follows in your wake as you kind of float through the same passage you took to get to the side entrance that Goku had made for you into the Dragon Mountain. You see, you know, Fuckmeyer appearing along the distance. You know, some of the soaked, wet wood boards that build up these, you know, snow-covered roofs nearly collapsed from disuse and combat, but are now starting to clean up. You know, the central area of the town, even in the day that you've been gone, has been good about resetting the windows in the places and getting a small area at the center of town looking like a place you could come and stay again. You know,
Cool.
And so again,
What is it? The tourist.
tourist trap.
Thank you. It's gonna be
It's gonna be a killer.
tourist trap's gonna be a killer.
You know, as you guys come up, you see again, there's kind of the familiar sight, the long vistaed hall, the side of the snow hill where Glacius is currently kind of cleaning up his own mess. As he walks kind of in the frozen, frigid fields, waiting for, again, kind of what your call was, the next action for you. You see Boxo and his caravan lined up again. He's kind of helping lend, you know, he's big on lending money. So he's like lending a lot of cash to this
That's because he gets interest.
Yeah, he is kind of, again, Boxo's always like a little on the darker side than people like to admit.
Yeah.
And he is very familiar with these exact situations. So he's all too happy to help everybody get set up again. And you can see him kind of, you know, like massaging his skinny, long green fingers, smiling. You know, not only is he helping everybody right now, but it's going to come back and help him a lot in the end too. And that's his favorite thing. So, you know, there's the Regan, the bartender, you know, still cleaning a glass as he hammers a nail and you know, setting up a signpost to help out in the center part of town. I mean, there it is. You know, Fuckmeyer sits in front of you. You know, the new city sign, "Welcome to Fuckmeyer," is now up and in place. You also notice Jennifer is walking around. The tiger,
What is he doing there?
Dervish, as well as Grim.
Is Grim's doing okay now?
And Kara.
Wasn't Grim like?
Yeah, they were all,
I-
they were all
Grim
kind of
didn't kill
possessed by
Jennifer,
that
that would've been
weird
real
mind
bad.
magic. And so you can kind of just see that original. Remember before he went into that, there was like that kind of friendly, weird. I mean, he's still kind of a weird fucked up guy, but he's not. You know, he's not insane. He's not frothing. They're not running to tackle you in the
Right.
snow.
They're
It's
not trying
almost
to eat
like
my clothes.
Everybody, you guys get the experience of heroes kind of returning back to town, right? You see as they all look up, and there's a little bit of just like, oh, thank you for all you've done, and like, oh man, this is great. And Boxo's taking giving them coins that he can't wait to get back.
They're
at
also
high
like,
interest.
oh, worm!
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, frozen worm. Like, of course, everything you guys do is so epic, and so you know, Boxo's like,
Or like rock concert, right?
Rock concert is how you came into this town. So, but yes, the sight of this like Iceborne army behind you has people like, okay, cool. Are these your friends? Like they've seen a lot of ice armies recently, so you can see they're a
No,
little
we're all
nervous.
just really tired.
But it is you are the de facto leaders in these places, not them. And so it is, you know, it's up to you on what you wish to partake with in this town. Everybody, you know, kind of gives you a good aura of reverence in the sense of like, you are doing the big things. We're just rebuilding this town right now, you know. So what is it you want to
that
do?
sounds like a big thing, rebuilding a town.
Rebuilding a town's huge.
Yeah.
You know what would be great in this new town? A bar. A bar.
Called
President?
Called THC.
THCBA, yeah.
THC.
Yeah.
We're gonna open that.
We're gonna open the bar.
And then we'll clip this.
wait.
Like, remember that day that we said that? They'll be like,
We're talking about commemorating the fuck pit. Like, is that gonna be a place of, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remembrance park for the fallen A
Take
wood
peek in the
park to
fuck
bring
pit.
your animals to.
Yeah. Good.
At this point, Rial has
Everywhere you go, these animals are staring at you. Shut
I'm
up, corners. Like, dear God, she doesn't even have to try and she kills us.
Okay, I want to approach Glacius and I want to be like, hey, buddy.
Hello, Gil.
Hello, Glacius. How are you doing, my friend?
I tire of this place.
Well, should have made that big of a fucking mess then.
I smell the wizard.
Yeah, that's weird. I never smelled him. I didn't realize that he had a
Has a
stink to him.
distinct smell.
What is it?
Yeah, smell this pot. And it's
like
where you see the hole
sandalwood?
where he like took the piece out of him. He's like, smell it. Smell it better.
Is that infected?
It's like eucalyptus, but it's like so much that my eyes
Right?
are tearing up.
Oh, gosh.
So much.
You see he's like got little like channels from the tears in his
poor
eyes
thing.
melting the
I
ice.
don't
Yeah.
think you're smelling the right eucalyptus, man.
What? This is a minty, the mint. Anyways,
too
you're not even over here. What are you talking about? Anyways.
He's like,
Leave Gil alone.
Yeah, get out of here.
We're getting the bar set up.
Yeah.
Come over here, Ty. Let's go.
what's up?
Popcorn?
hell yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna have to just break some hard news to you, buddy. We didn't kill Rial,
Wait,
but
what? That was the one thing.
crazy.
You had one job.
What's the one thing?
I'm here to
Wait.
diversify your
Bonds?
portfolio, if you will. And then I do.
You see, he's like, Gil,
I know, I'm sorry.
I tire of
I'm
this.
sorry. Glacius, okay, Glacius. Buddy, what I'm trying to tell you is that there is a big bad going on right now, and shucks, we need all the help that we can get. And if we have to kill some of the most powerful people, how are we going to use those powerful people to kill the bads that are happening now? So what I'm trying to say is, I'm just a goo standing in front of a gigantic fucking ice golem primordial god being,
Oh, there he is.
just trying to ask you to please,
There you go.
please,
There he is.
could you just be chill? Can you be chill for Gil? Be chill for Gil.
It's funny because it's cold. Nice guy.
Be chill.
I seek
You can kill him
the
after.
tear.
I know you can just kill him.
A deer?
I'm trying to like where's Gil's just trying to say it a little bit. Just kill him afterwards. Just let us live now.
You see kind of like, you're the only one here right now.
I know.
You see Glacius kneels down.
Do it afterwards. Nobody cares. Just let us live until now.
Will you help me? Will you help me kill the wizard? After.
After?
After.
After. Yes.
Are you lying? Just did the dungeon master.
No.
Okay.
I am after. I am remembering the exact
words
words.
you're saying, yes. Yes.
And I will do everything I
Awesome.
can. Yeah. You,
Perfect.
Brandon, you know that
I know.
Gil
Yeah.
will, like, I don't know if
with you.
Glacius knows that, but I know Brandon knows, but
Yeah,
Gil
yeah.
would literally do anything to be like, after what? The concert?
After
what,
next Thursday.
what-
Like, yeah.
So Gil's like, ah, oh, Gil can get out of this one.
Yeah.
And so this is Gil.
Perfect. All right, so you
Rial
see.
waltz up.
Yes. Oh my! You see, he's like,
No, disguised as Divot.
Divot! He's so pumped. He's much more happy to see Divot. If you remember, Divot was like the man that brokered basically him backing off and going back to the plane.
Put a shatter on that fucking red spot and fucking dot.
He was. I thought he was.
It is good to see you again.
Gil's just like,
I think he gets to make an intelligence check, but yeah.
can I use any influence that I can to help prestidigitate to make him even better?
Yeah, give him disadvantage. I like that. He rolled a 1. Shit, crit.
Rouge is rouge.
Again, like at this point, Glacius is just like tired of these. He just and the closer he can get to what he wants, the more he feels like he can just get it. So at this point, he kind of sees you coming up, and it's like he also knows your reality that he might not be able to just kill you right now. So but there is a bit of a tense standoff for a moment as he looks down at Divot and he's like,
I had heard you rule the realm of death these days.
It's true. I admire what you've been doing, and I hope that you've learned some humility.
And then he's gonna change into Brunor.
I sound like Christian Slater.
Dope. You see, he kind of scoffs, like he sees the magic, kind of like gives him a little pause, and he scoffs at the concept of humility.
It's incredible that we get one life to live, and it's really cool that you got yours after everything that happened all those years ago.
That's the serpent.
And then into Tina. Just like stirring
Green
a pot.
lady. And then he's like, you see, he starts sniffing the air. I think I can smell you, wizard.
I'll throw a little prestidigitation in the stew that Tina is serving.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's nothing but care. Care,
but care.
Forgiveness.
Nothing but care.
Nothing but care.
But care.
Nothing but care.
Yeah, it's getting
Nothing
written down.
but care. Nothing.
With the two T's, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Don't replay.
I can't read them.
if you can imagine like the
It's actually pretty good. So that does look like an O, so it looks like THC or.
Probably doesn't have hands.
Probably has no hands.
But yeah, Tina will smash the bowl and it turns into an axe, and then he turns into Thoricus Onyxheart.
Onyxheart.
No, not quite, but I really hope you can forgive the person I actually am. And then when he hits the axe on his back, it's the bow, and it's Riel.
Gil's still just standing there like,
You didn't say anything stupid, did you, Gil?
always. You can usually count on the fact I'm gonna say something stupid.
Quick cut to me at the bar. I'm like talking to the bartender guy with the glass hands, and I've got a sheet out. It's like a giant piece of paper with glass blueprints.
Yeah.
I have my blueprints up. I'm like, all right, so then over here is going to be where like we have like the big memorial painting where all the people are. I think it'll be really nice. Cuts back to cuts back to awkward moment.
You see Glacius like looking down at Gil, looking down at Rial, and you see he's like, I can smell my children. You see he looks over and the waiting kind of army sitting beyond the city line. Just the cold, pale blue eyes peering into the town.
Save your children.
We couldn't have
Come
done
to
it
give me
without.
my body back.
Well, just coming back to apologize and show you how important it was. I'm sorry about the way things happened, but it's for a greater purpose.
I will put my feelings aside. We can readdress things. And he looks at you, Gil. After. It's all ice. It's like.
Two, like, very obviously winking at each other.
And because Rial's like super awkward from back in the day, he also winks because he's like, oh yeah.
And then I also wink at Riel after winking at Glacius, and then wink at you.
Glacius looks at Rial and he's like, no, we have.
Aw, not even
We don't have any.
Rial still winks. He doesn't care.
Cuts to me at the bar. For some reason, I wink at the glass bartender.
And you see like small woodland creatures crying in the corner.
Oh God!
She winked. What does winking mean? One of them burns to death.
Cut back.
Cut back. You see, he looks, and there's like a strange softness in his eyes as he looks upon this like living army. He looks around, at the damage that what he had brought with him has gone. What is your plans for these Iceborn?
The same that's the plan for all of us. To go to the Meteor and, I don't know, start kissing or something.
Mm-hmm.
What after?
I don't. What is that?
What laughter.
What laughter indeed.
Indeed.
I have a feeling if we don't do this, there won't be an after. So
One thing at a time.
we'll enjoy the after once we get there.
So
Yeah, we'll enjoy it.
After.
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 And then cuts back to the bar. And then, like, while she's there, we approach the bar. Yeah, we can.
You guys come
So,
back.
I was with them and they was just winking at each other. I was like, is anyone gonna fucking say anything? And I was like, no, well, this is so fucking weird. I'm just leaving now.
Yes, you're winking.
I'm gonna go see if I can help out at the bar where you all are just winking at each other. Like a
I
bunch
think
of
we've got a good
weirdos.
plan for the bar, guys. It's going to be big enough so that even Glacius can come in and have a drink.
What? You see, he's there like,
I know.
Perfect perfect timing.
It's
See,
for all the helping committee and others.
It seems wasteful having 60-foot doors, but you're going to appreciate it later on.
It's nice not feeling left out.
I don't think it's a waste if it means we get to include more people.
And we can sit on each other's shoulders now and come in.
Yeah, we could have.
Can we test that out? Can we all stack on each other's shoulders and walk through the big door?
Yeah, we're gonna need an acrobatics or an athletics.
For everybody. Acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, 20! Yeah, baby!
18.
I got a 19.
Chris.
5.
24.
10.
8.
All right.
Wait, what was that, Dex?
We still
Acrobatics.
All right, the crit got you. You went 3 over. So here we go. Crit hit.
Oh God, I just got done coughing. I'm gonna crit sip this time, guys. Yeah, I coughed for like 3 minutes straight. Oh, some more of that popcorn? Yeah.
No, I just want
Oreos.
Oh yeah, those peanut butter ones are fire.
Tight.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my.
All right. So yes, you all right. How much do you now? Just so you know, like there is. Like thousands of gold is a ton of money. Like as adventurers, you start becoming a bit accustomed to it. But like to live a lavish, like the most lavish lifestyle possible would be like 5 gold a day.
Literally have like 9,400 gold.
Yeah. So like, what do you want to do as far as that goes? Like, do you want to like rebuild the city in your image and drop like 5,000 gold on it?
It doesn't need to be our image. It could just be like this.
In
is
whatever
a
you want to make
town.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Or like you could throw 1,000 gold and rebuild the city that was, or you know what I mean? Like what kind of investment do you want to make? The bar will be a package part of that.
I'm like, let's do an obscene amount of money.
Just ridiculous.
To just like make this town
6,900.
slightly better than what it was.
6,900 gold
to build that bar.
Yeah, to like make some nice programs to help people get over the PTSD of being in a war. The memorial garden, housing.
Some sort of like training facility in case a war happens again.
Yeah,
Aren't there only like 21 people that live in this village?
Exactly.
Hey, we want more people to
But they're
come.
really high.
People are gonna want to move here.
Yes, that's it.
And
Let's
then-
build it out.
And then also, like, we're gonna pay like teachers and nurses really well, so that they like want to work like
Okay.
there. Yeah.
We create like an incentive. If
What
you
about the
move-
people that manage them instead?
You should get
Fuck that!
Zix.
No. We have a program that if you come and move to Fuckmeyer as a teacher or like a doctor or nurse, then we will give you money, like a good amount of money
Straight
to just
cash.
come and live straight up
Come live here,
cash.
we'll give
We
you
will
money.
slap you in the
Straight
face with a
up
big old
cash.
wad of cash if you come and live in Fuckmeyer.
You know what? It's kind of fun. Like, usually I'm doing the opposite of this when I'm planning a village. It's kind of fun to do something different. I feel like I'm being bad.
We're very capable. We got 12,850. So
It goes like 94,000. So
Yeah, so you have like you have 9,000, you have 12, so you have like 21,000.
I have 9,400 gold.
I just let
myself.
And he has 12, so that's like 21,000.
the treasurer.
Yeah.
THC
Between,
So I'm at
between the
least-
party funds too. You could also, again, this is like,
Because I got all that
you
crazy
know, Boxo's kind of all in on some of the stuff that he has. If there's like a specific thing you might want, he might be able to provide it. He never gives anything for free. Or any potions, stuff like that, if you needed anything, all that stuff. What? VTAC?
It would be really fun to have like such a great city that we hear from Mark, your friend Mark, or whoever. Like, you know, some city's gonna want to barter with this town.
True that.
So let's make them very wealthy.
yeah.
Cause fuck this, we're probably gonna die.
Yeah, so just give it all. Because then if we don't die, we'll get it back.
If you do, and they're like, so then what happened? No, they started paying us to live here, and then they died. I just keep getting checks. I don't know.
It's weird.
And best result, we come back and we come back to the bar. There you go.
And then we just drink ourselves to death. Let's go!
All right, so of that, 6,900 is going toward town.
Nice.
funds. All right,
Yeah.
perfect. That's a nice amount.
1,600
It's the 9.
All right, you see if you kind of unload more gold than any of these people have ever seen in their lives combined on a giant table and Boxo's eyes just get bigger and bigger and salivate. You guys are good on potions and everything. You would like to go.
Do we
Yeah.
want any more health potions?
Probably.
I don't have any.
Yeah, you
Do we
should probably buy
have the
some.
THC table over there?
Yeah, it's right over here. I have
think
it.
I have
Oh, the
potions
weed.
too, but maybe not.
I think it's one of those. I can't see.
There we go.
It takes me too long
I
to
can't remember if I actually have the.
put my glasses
No, I
on and
didn't
off.
put the healing. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Here we go. So yeah, you can do normal healing potions, 2d4 plus 2. Those are 50 gold. There are endurance potions to like lose exhaustion if you guys end up dying and coming back. It is rare superior healing potions. I would say they maybe have 4. Those are 1,000 apiece. Greater healing are 250. That's the 44 plus 4. So if you want to, down there at the bottom.
We have one. We're good.
50 gold? What, you just want to get like 100 potions?
I would say you guys are down to cleric too. So we've been playing with the home rule of potions. If you use an action to drink a potion, you get full healing from them.
Nice.
If you use the bonus action version where you just drink it yourself, you would roll for the healing.
Okay.
That way, if you're out of battle, you can just like bloop and get max healing from it.
Booyah. Yeah, so like,
Things do I?
you just want to carry like 100 potions on us? Just
Okay, so I
drop
have
It's true.
currently.
All but here.
5,000 gold?
I have a potion. I have a superior potion of healing.
Oh, you do? Cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
I
a
have a superior
backpack
potion
and
of healing.
fill it, put it like a garbage bag
greater
inside of it,
potion.
and just filled it with healing potion. And then put a straw in it.
Potion, and I have 3 potions of healing, but I
And have
have.
it come up in my mouth, so I just sip healing potions the entire fight.
One, two. Whoops. Didn't know that I had that one.
If you ever go down.
Yeah.
You also see Boxo, has come up and offered any magical sending services as well to you at a discounted price of 50 gold. So any messages you would want to send to anybody else, you can do through him for 50 gold if you want.
I know this is dumb and stupid, but is there a way that I can roll for some sort of magical item? Like, we just want to be able to do that.
Yes. Because he's Boxo, I love the idea of the random item box.
Yeah, of him being like,
But
take
we would roll for a weird one probably.
Yeah.
You have that weird animal bag.
I know,
already, so
I
roll.
have it. Well, don't you worry. We are using the weird animals. They're just feral. I can't just let them out. I need to wait until we're in a battle because
Yes.
they will literally attack
Nicole,
everyone.
Right.
kill them.
She had to.
How dare-
Literally, she had to.
Let's finish it.
I did.
If she didn't do it, it was gonna have to be
happen
one of us eventually.
Someone's gonna have to do it, yeah.
That's true.
The image that I just think it's very funny when he's like flying on the thing and he's so happy and I like help. Oh my God, no! And it's like,
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny.
All right, so Boxo, and I'll allow this as he's Boxo. I would say it'll probably cost a little more, but you're not even supposed to be able to buy him anyway. But I like the notion of just like, what do you got in this weird box here, Boxo?
Yeah.
It's Boxo, good.
Yeah, everyone's kind of talking, and it's just
How much is it?
What you got in this
All
little
right.
box? What you got
We're
in
gonna
that
go.
bag?
I'm gonna pull up what you got in that bag. Okay, give me a 1d100 roll. We're gonna go full on weird with it.
76.
All right, so
76 weird rolls of the Big Papa. Oh my God, I just remembered I'm gonna pick up tacos on the way home.
What? Just remember that? Good.
oh my gosh, I found a Cajun place in here. When I was talking about the po' boy earlier, that's where I got it. It's so good.
Where?
Those are good.
It's. I mean, I don't know if
Over
that's. Go to
there.
DB's Cajun Kitchen, bro. They're not a sponsor, but go there if you're in Vegas. They're
Not yet.
fan.
I love Cajun food.
It was incredible.
You're gonna
I
have
haven't
some
shut up
heat.
about
I
it.
spent 4 years in Louisiana, so it was like, I love Cajun food. If you actually
did
get
Gil get?
a solid,
All right.
A po' boy.
Yay! Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Okay. This is
po'
actually
boy
pretty
is
cool.
solid.
Right in the goo. Just
I'm gonna click on it because there's like a condition. I think you roll for it. Okay, roll me a D4.
What?
1. All right.
Can you do it again?
You see, he's like, check. You know, he opens Boxo, good things.
Yeah.
And you see something you're quite familiar with. You're like,
More
it's like spacecraft, legitimately. It's these little fragmented pieces of space. It's like broken cracks of space.
Space crack.
It's called an outer essence
Space
shard.
crack.
Outer what?
Outer
Spacecraft.
essence shard. This one is of the lawful variety. This is a shard of space from the actual like Mount Celestia where the angels live.
Nice.
This one will allow you to end one of the following conditions affecting yourself or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Charmed, blinded, deaf, frightened, poisoned, or stunned. Dang, that's good.
Dang.
wow.
Yeah, as an
Wow.
action, you can use it
Wow.
to activate it. So let's see, and you can use it as
that
spellcasting
suck it?
focus. You can cast through it. It does require attunement. It's supposed to only work for a sorcerer, but I like it working for you, Gil.
Yeah.
or whoever works with it. That's what it is. It's an outer essence shard. It's got an outer plane essence attached to it. Yours is of the lawful plane. So yeah, it's kind of like a cool.
Way to stick it in my goo.
Yeah.
Right.
Get in that.
That'll be
crap in your goo.
2,000 gold.
Yeah, you can just take. That's fine. I have 2,500 left, so you can just take
Down
all
it.
that. Yeah.
Cool. So you got 500 left.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, 500.
What extra?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What are you? What is your plan?
Take that.
She's like, of course she takes it. You can't not.
Do something good
So
with it.
yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Why? She's like watching you. You're like,
Gills up to something. Gills up to something.
yeah.
Gills up to something.
2 boxes. Perfect. All right.
Gil doesn't really carry money around.
Yeah, right. Like, what are you gonna do with all this?
You just have all those gems.
Now you
Exactly.
need to
Like-
attune to that. So if you have
Oh yeah, that is also how I've been
Which you can do in
paying.
the long
Is
rest.
it's not even cash; it's all those gemstones. I've
From
just
inside
had so
the
many
worm,
of inside
yeah.
me. Yeah. So I am now empty, except
empty.
for that weird little
It's like,
shard.
ah.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You
like
put
way
new
lighter.
one stone back in. No.
Put the shard in. I'm like, ow. Yeah.
Do you still have some weed floating around?
Yeah, always.
Great.
Always. Yeah, always.
That's another way to spend like those free use items. If like
Yeah, I
they
have-
augment spells really well. They're kind of invented as a way for you to spend money because it's like here's a cool thing that could make your rolls or saves or effects better for that much money, and you have access to them here.
And I still have a lot of them.
Cool.
So
But you got to have them in your
also
hand
smoked
to use
a
them
lot
as a
of
free action. So if other people want any of those. Like I think there's radiant ones and stuff like you could do smite damages or fire damages or psychic damages. You could it's like any of those that affect. They're just cool little single use abilities that make your stuff a little better.
I like it. I feel good, guys. The bar is getting created. People are happy. We're happy.
Yeah, you see
got
it
some
in general morale.
things.
Very happy.
General morale.
I
General
want to
morale.
hook up Regan because he really held down the fort while we was gone.
Glass hands.
Yes.
So with the
She always calls
old glass hand,
Good old
I don't know why.
glass hand.
but with this
Gil
kind
told
of
me those were your hands.
Huh?
Is that
No, that's messed up.
that's what Gil said? I
You believed him?
It's not my hands.
didn't want to.
I'm grinding little animals into
That's
dust.
worse.
smokes.
It's a pestle and mortar.
I learned from watching you.
laughing. Still Gil.
It's THP. You're like,
Yeah.
I do want to, at least with the little bit of earth magic, just kind of use the Raleigh's Folly
yeah.
and pap the ground, and it
pap.
pops up at least 3 stone mugs.
Nice.
Because we got this new bar, so those are the primo.
Nice.
Like it.
Yeah.
I like
It's like
that.
But like
Oh no, wait,
whiskey
5.
stones are like.
Can I do 5?
You can do 5.
Oh,
Okay.
No, I can. Best I can do is 4.
5?
Yeah.
No,
Fine.
get out of here.
Wait.
That's it. Shit crit. Sorry.
Oh,
The wooden shit doesn't work the same. That's all right. Yeah, no, you can do 5. You just want to create 5 stone earth mugs.
Stone steins, yeah.
Dope. Yeah.
Stone style.
You see the tortured face of Raleigh Shalefist, head wrapped around a crystal stuffed into his mouth that his hands cover in his face as the hammer that Rex uses hits the ground. And 5 drinking mugs are
The stone
From his
hair
eternal
makes
torment.
the handle of the mugs. Like the stone hair coming off the bat makes the mug.
Ah, that's fun.
Mug handle.
Then are you guys gonna have a toast?
Yes, let's have a toast.
Have one.
Hit me.
Oh,
You see Regan's like, yeah. And he pops one glass up, but without
Holy
cleaning
shit,
another
you
one.
have
He's just cleaning
hands.
another one.
Still clean.
He's like, pop, 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 pop. Fork him out. He's still cleaning a glass.
wait.
Raid coming in. Raid helmet. We're putting some stuff on it, we swear. Hey, thanks for coming our way, guys. Ladders at Channel 29. We love you guys.
Ladders.
So good to have you back in the space, friends. Great human beings over there. Channel 29. Be sure to give them a follow, friends. Thanks for
Do
bringing the
it,
party.
cowards.
Do it. You won't. That's my favorite Gusism. You won't. And I'm immediately like, yes, I will.
No, you won't.
You won't.
You won't.
I read you won't.
You won't. I read that. So.
I heard somewhere that you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So
All right, so yes, holding up your sweet stone mugs, you see the first drink of what is to be the THCOAR.
what?
Sorry, it does look like
It does look like an O.
No, she was right.
It looks like an O.
Oh yeah, I'm in. Oh, this one's empty, bro.
Speech!
You see Sylvia's also like,
Yeah.
star trance.
Invisibly.
Yeah. The stars facing the meteor. We know.
To bars.
To bars, to the helping committee, the family that we've created. We do not know what lies ahead, but we go forth with love and courage and great strength.
Or else.
Or else.
Or else.
Else.
Cheers.
Guys, we opened a bar!
Reagan just left.
This is my second bar. I wonder if I have any money from the other bar.
Oh.
Raven's
Sorry.
It's a treat. We just haven't gotten back to you well.
Was that a sexy bird?
Oh, the sexy bird.
Good looking bird over there.
Oh God, guys, the sexy birds. Anyways,
Only the sexiest birds can be sent away.
it's
Back to Mars.
If a bird's
Yeah.
sexy,
Mom!
let him go.
Yeah, and if he comes back,
He wasn't sexy enough.
he thinks you're sexy too.
Like, you guys should go on a date.
Yeah, you should go on a date with that bird.
that sexy
Date
bird.
that bird.
Date that bird. Date that bird.
God, that took no
Date
effort.
that bird.
That took no effort. I just had to say that confidently once, and
One
you guys
time.
didn't chance it.
Yeah.
We
You know
are.
what?
We are.
That's where we'll pick it up after intermission, guys.
Date that bird.
Date that bird.
It gives them time to date that bird.
Date that bird. We have a 10-minute date that bird. Series of clips. Date that bird. Art for the date that bird. Community and artists. Date that bird. And so-
Date that
Date that
Sandy
bird.
Stein. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Date that bird. Date that bird.
Ooh, welcome back, buds, to Weed&d, the positive live tabletop role-playing experience. I'm your dungeon master, Brandon. I don't know if I do that in the second part.
I don't know if
Thanks
you do.
for being back with us, buds. I'm Bam. Bam, boom, boom, boom. We have been prepping ourselves for an end-game encounter as we move forward toward the Meteor at the center of the Indicus Empire. Man, it's been a nice, silly time. But yes, the helping committee has now set a little bit of their hard-earned cash into the betterment of the city of Fuckmire, and are all the better for it. Glacius, as well, is fighting alongside our army of Iceborne. As far as the Fucktown Dervishes, any of the other NPCs in town you guys have interest in dealing with, or are we moving on?
Let's go, maybe.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Unless you guys, there's anything else you guys needed or wanted or
No.
desired.
I don't want to give Grim a chance to
It's like over,
eat my clothes
still
again.
looking over at you strangely, like.
They're obsessed with you.
You know, they will kind of settle down in this area unless told otherwise. So that's kind of
Bye-bye.
they're like, okay, cool, we'll help protect the city while, it goes. Sorry about breaking some of these buildings. But again, missing some of the members of their ilk. But Kara is there. Kara as well isn't with the group. So you see she's like stealthily like, so what, you weren't going to say goodbye?
You thought you'd ghost me? The ghost?
Our goodbye is unspoken because it is never goodbye.
All right. Stealth check. You guys have a hide off. She's like, I got
hide off.
She got 13.
Hide off.
She's probably got like a 23.
14
Plus, though.
plus
Is it 9?
13.
Oh, okay. So 27. You hide better than her, and she's like, ah, dang it.
Yeah.
It's her green eyes as she looks at the snow and walks away.
I'm like in my hiding spot. I'm like, did I love her? Maybe. Then I run away.
You see her doing the same thing, but she's not hidden as well. Maybe. Bumps into you like, sorry, I was. All right. You start the troops rolling along. A giant 60-foot tall ice guardian who fits. Glacius fits at the
60-foot doors.
Special door.
Special orders.
Your 200 Iceborne and the cosmic radiance surrounding you. You all do get the benefits of your long rest, as well as just kind of like tightening up all your gear a little bit. This seems like this dance. You guys have gone basically from the eastern to the western rim of the Indicus Empire, all while avoiding these like cosmic storms that surrounded this meteor at the center. But as you have, taken control of some of these elemental furies, the storms have gotten weaker, and now, seemingly due to the efforts of Thoricus Onyxheart, the barriers are down.
Okay.
So you can see this kind of like gleaming, meteor on your horizon as you go about the journey, even when you're not close to it. You realize no longer is it embedded in the earth itself, but floats seemingly a little bit out of it, as if lifting from the massive wound in the earth that it has created.
Bonkers.
Jetting blue and red magics kind of off these shining black and silver spikes. The aura of pure entropy, the opposite of life, emanates from this. Is the air seemingly cold, as well as like the feeling of life in the areas around it. These storms have extinguished everything nearby, and now that they are dormant, anything that was trapped there when they first began is just skeletons and piles of ash on the side of the road. The permafrost so frozen that even like the carriage wheels of the caravans are rocking behind you. And so the purple worm, the Iceborne, and you guys kind of travel quite a bit faster. As you approach, you notice that same thing with Sylvia. Her eyes seemingly becoming more astral, her form becoming more like the constellation, the ring of the lily, as she kind of points forward toward this showdown with her mother.
I like the idea of us going, we'd all laugh. Right, Sylvia?
Classic.
Sylvia.
She always does that.
Don't call her Sheila. That's the word.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't want to do that.
So Rial, traveling along with you guys, knows that at this point, like the door is open, so to speak, to head toward in here. The prison space known as the Eternal Laboratory is where this battle is currently going on between Thoricus and this Eternixia. I don't know why. I've changed it twice or 3 times. That's why you don't know how anything's spelled. I never say it. But you can see that, like, as you get closer, the air starts humming. There's like so much magical aura, this thick and palpable sense, and you start kind of getting shivers down your spine as this creeping entropy, this black swell of magic that kind of draws from everything around it. You notice that time is starting to affect differently. The flickers of candles the shadows they cast seem a few seconds off, as if this anomaly, you know, as you all well know, Sylvia is from another time. She comes from roughly 1,000 years in the future. Oh. And so too does this Meteor and Rembrandt. So there is like this strange feeling, kind of similar to when you went into that pyramid in Nambaldir, and the time element kind of got all wobbly within you. You feel that same source of magical distortion. But you see no troops, no forces, no army that is set to stop you from where you're going. It appears the desolate, cinder glands that lead up to the meteor are unprotected. But what do you do?
I do want to... I won't say anything, but I'll at least with the sending stone, just so you know, I'm like sending something your way.
Fuck. Hello?
Yeah, just like a quick. Is it like a two-way where I can hear what's going on there if I just like leave it on?
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's a fun element.
Sorry,
because I don't want to
eat popcorn. Yeah, it's fun.
Announce like the Real/Iceborne/ everyone THC presence, but just like I'm just kind of leave it just to hear what's going on in the meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah, currently, Thoricus, equally matched. Like you're not spending all your juice. You know this is a time game. You want this to be a marathon, not a sprint.
Right.
The longer you can keep her occupied, the more that these barriers that Real and whoever he's bringing, the easier it will be for them to get to where you are. So, as we look around the eternal laboratory, you see all these towering bookshelves full of tomes, scrolls, and schematics. There's these strange holographic displays and star maps, like math equations and symbols that both seem like from this time and from a time plucked out of time far in the future. But you can kind of see you've been battling, jumping over. Thoricus loved a table in the fight. At the center of the room, there's this grand, shimmering table that looks like it's made of a liquid metal. And it just kind of like floats. And there's all these alchemical vials, quills, and parchment, all kinds. There's all these apparatuses and stuff around the table. This is to be where they planned to to forge the tier of the primordials. And even though you're glad your army is coming, you're also aware that the pieces are all kind of coming to that position as well.
Yeah.
So, best to stay on your toes in that sense. As a big giant fiery axe comes from this blazing astral elf, who is also seemingly not dumping her. You both feel your pulling of blows.
Right.
She's also like, what is it you're up to right now? And she's no dumb person. So you're doing your best, but
I could tell by all the math equations on the wall that you weren't a dumb person.
You know what math is?
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Oh my god.
Did you guys hear that? On the rock.
It's coming through the rocks over in here, and there's like, ooh.
Yeah, you guys sound just this too wet. But yeah, Thoricus, you think at this point you've probably got, a little time left, but there is a point at which either she will start to unload some of her power in its fullest form, and you'll have to kind of do the same, or she'll figure out what's going on right now.
Well, I definitely don't want to let her know that I'm stalling.
What was that? Who?
She can't hear us too, right?
Who's talking?
I thought you were...
Wait.
Were you not...
Are you...
I heard something.
My daughter.
I thought... Yes.
Right.
Okay, so we're...
Same.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so it's... All right.
All right.
All right.
I hear everything she hears.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Everything she's ever heard, I've heard.
That's convenient.
Same, right? Same.
I like to hear this, and to Sylvia, I'd like to mind link to her. I'm like, wow, I'm so glad we're going to get the drinks at the new bar, and we're taking our time.
Is this a commercial? Is there a commercial going on right now? In 1,000 years in the future, we have commercials.
I was gonna say, what is that? What is a commercial?
I'll tell you.
You just hear like
Wait 1,000 years, kid. Don't be big.
You hear like the clinking of glasses, and it's like THC, BAR, a place for friends, gathering, food, and friendship, and then it's like or else.
Is this
You'll come for the mole eggs.
And
Just
then
stay
my
for the
daughter opening
friendship.
a bar?
we have shuffleboard.
Everybody's daughter opens a bar one day. Isn't that
And it's
right?
like, ha ha ha, clinking. But yeah.
It sounds like a lovely
This
bar.
is Gil's just trying to
Is
make
this
background
Sunset
noise by
Boulevard?
prestidigitating like an actual like commercial for THCBAR.
I'm gonna
She'll never
turn.
know we're coming.
In the Indicus Empire and also the other place, because
So-
Gil doesn't know where the other one is.
And also the other
The other one.
And also the other place.
Yeah.
All right. You see this back and forth. You've seemingly got our trap for a little while. So
Yes.
kind of zoom back to you guys. You know this hovering magical asteroid in front of you. Seemingly no door, no window, no way by which to breach the heavy shell of this thing. You know, as you guys ride up, this becomes more and more clear. You know, as it fractures itself from the ground, and these long arcs of blue and yellow magic crackle from the ground beneath it. The stones kind of floating, seemingly anti-gravity of sorts around it as it's drawing its power and lifting itself from the earth. What do you do?
Neat. All right, do we want to do that thing about getting on each other's shoulders and trying to just reach it?
Oh.
Maybe
I know that
Wait,
was for the dog, but I'm cool to try it now.
We were serious about that.
Well, we were serious. It was at the bar. We were serious about it then.
it was just
Well,
practice.
yeah, but we had a few pints at that point.
Let's
so-
try it. Let's see if we can reach it.
Just
Can glaciers
stand-
be at the bottom? Can we just stack?
I was gonna say,
shoulders?
should-
How high
we'll
is
start with
He
glaciers.
does all the work.
high is it?
Put you there.
Well, so how high is this meteor?
Currently, it's probably sitting about 50 feet, so he could, like, glaciers could, like, literally, like, reach up and set you if that's.
Okay, great. But can I also? I'm going to change into another glacius to then climb on top of him for the. So it's just very easy for us to get up. there.
Glacius. Okay, at this point, like, getting onto this thing would now become, there would be, like, a certain amount of athleticism, acrobatic. There would be, like, some checks to not fall off of it. It is kind of, there's, like, a
Well, let's try
chaotic, magical energy about it. So.
I'm kind of seeing like the pieces of the meteor falling off, and we're got to do like the run, jump, bounce off this one,
yes.
run, and
Yes.
stab on this one, and all
and then
that
Glacius just like
God of War
no, I got
type
it,
of
dude. Here you go.
yeah.
Just sets you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll make it 80 feet so that you can do cool stuff off of.
Thank
Glacius.
you,
His
yeah.
arms aren't that long,
Great.
despite the artwork where they are quite long.
I was gonna say, according to
100 feet up, this thing is now. Look at that. That's DMing, baby.
so if you fail, you
There is a
will
long
die.
joke indeed. It's like, don't ask how big things are. Like, DM's like, oh, fine, I don't know.
It's 1,000.
It's up there. You're fine. You got it. But there is still, like, once you get upon it, perhaps looking around for weaknesses. I would say at this point, an athletics check. It would start pretty easy as you start, but the harder it would get as you go. So a DC 10 athletics check.
I got a. Oh God.
Going with salt.
Oh, I got a 17.
All right.
I was like +0 to my athletics.
I got a dirty 20. And I'm proficient in it.
I got a 9.
Oh my God.
He'll Rex Milo. It's
You
Rex
used
all
your-
over again.
You used your coin.
got a 9.
Rex.
Oh boy.
It was not stairs.
Rex, you
Not
start
stairs, it's-
falling off of this flying thing.
No.
You see Glacius goes to scoop you. You rolled a 2. Rex, you just like slide off it just before you hit the ground. That weird anti-gravity keeps you floating. You see Glacius looks down like annoyedly at you and he's like, did you need to go back up?
Yeah. I hated that. I hated that so much. Thanks for trying. I hated it.
It was pretty embarrassing.
I know.
Reaches down, puts you in a straw like.
Like a Rex. More
All right,
shot.
that is
Did I
one
take
fail.
like
for you,
shame
though.
damage for that? Or?
No, it's an
Okay.
accumulating fail state on this thing. So you start to look around. Again, it's like there's blasts of really hot air, then freezing cold air, extreme winds, and then stillness. Like there's this kind of confluence pulling around you. Your goo is being stretched in different ways, Gil. But you're looking around. It is kind of like being on this weird, desolate alien space that you're like trying to figure out what's going on. What is your intention? Are you looking for weaknesses, spots to go in, any entrance of any kind? Like, how would you go about pursuing what you're looking for?
Yeah, we're looking for an entrance.
Yeah.
Possibly like a vent.
A goo hole.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Whoever
big
has
enough
the
for
highest perception, give me perception.
like a one prat could fit through.
Perception.
And then whoever the highest investigation, give me an investigation.
Invest.
I rolled a
I have an
26
11
on that, just-
investigation.
Get it.
Not perception, but the roll that everyone else did.
Well,
You hadn't asked me yet, so
it's whenever you're trying to help.
I know. Literally. Anytime
It's only whenever. Oh, she must have rolled terrible.
Oh, guys, I rolled a 1.
Yes!
Get the fuck out of here!
Don't let me do any of these.
Yes.
Come on, stop helping!
I'm sorry.
That's what
I don't need your help.
Oh, God.
Yes. God, it's so consistent. So it's the helping committee. Don't help, or else.
Or else.
Don't
That's
help.
I'm good at helping in a different way.
You encourage other people to help. So it's
And murder. I can help there.
Do you need murder? I'm great at that. All right. And this was perception or investigation?
Investigation.
All right, so you're looking around and you're like, you see these like different packs of stone and earth, metal shifting plates, this kind of bubbly outside of this thing. And you look around and you're like, this is like, there's these little pockets of this like molten stone
Great.
that you should be able to perhaps dive through, right? And so, because you're dumb, you like reach your
I'm not dumb. I'm very intelligent.
No, because you rolled a 1.
But not an intelligence.
No, you're fine. You reach down, and as you go to put your hand in, again, your 12th level adventure, you feel, and it's actually magma. It's just like not red hot. It's just gray and shifting.
Okay.
So as you go to like move down, you like stop, and everybody's kind of starting to follow you. They stop and look down. It was a fail as far as the investigation goes. You guys have not found a way on there, and I need athletics checks from everybody one more time.
Again? Okay.
son of a bitch.
DC 11.
12.
20.
Dirty 20?
No, dirty.
Dirty.
Oh.
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
12 packs.
Yeah.
Reks.
A 6.
All right, maybe a dexterity saving throw.
What is that?
Why all this dex? I hate it. 7.
All right, you take 20 damage from falling.
It's the
dropping
little
down.
Mario. It's the.
Yeah. You see your head again. You fall from quite a height, and even Glacius tries to get you, but he tries to stop with the foot, right? He tries to break the fall, but it's more of a
Hacky sack.
It's more of a kick. Yeah, he kind of kicks to you.
Dang it.
And man, see, as I did. I kicked a pipe right into the wall one time. But yes,
I
20
did good
fall
on the
damage.
perception roll, but
You saw
Everything else
You
was
saw
fine.
exactly what was happening the whole time.
oh, you gotta.
It is the stairs all over again. Clear some paladins and stairs. All right, so but our perception was what? Who ended up with the perception roll? Was that you?
I thought we did.
Investigation failed, and then perception.
Oh.
Now the next
Yeah,
one.
this is the perception.
I did the last. I'm not
Looking
gonna do it.
for
I'm bad at both,
Are
so.
you pretty good at either?
I rolled a dirty 20 on that shit.
on the perception.
Yeah,
Oh no,
before
that's
my-
fair.
oh,
No, that's good.
Before my shitty dex roll.
So you start watching again, like you're used to the shifting earth, you know. And
While
so
I'm falling, it's like when almost.
yeah, you're like, oh, I didn't notice that part. And you drop
there's
into the-
stairs.
onto the-
We're still on like brainwave, right? Like.
Yeah, a little
No.
cloud floats up and it fishes you. He brings you back up to the meteor.
Fucking Boxo.
That's it.
But way slower than
That'll
you want
be,
it to.
Yeah, exactly. All your coins go away. All right, so you see Glacius. He does like actually attempt to catch you again, but he's like, this is it's really embarrassing. And you do manage to take some damage from it.
Come on, bro.
But you do notice on your fall down, you're like, there is pockets of cold where you know that heat would do a lot of damage to the shell. And the opposite. There's really hot areas where ice going through it would do a lot of damage. So that is an observation that you make that would help you get inside. If you want to
Kinda like
do a
Glacius
bunch of
know
fire
that,
damage to
'cause
one or
he's-
do a bunch of ice damage to another.
Glacius is a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, you see Glacius kind of looks and he like looks over at you. You see he like holds his giant ice brand out, and in the reflection you see Gil on one side and Reks on the other. You see he's just like, yeah, he like nods at you. He's like, okay, I'll swing with this on one of the hot plates. You kind of see like Skithnara sitting by him. Remember that little dance that they had done, the cold unity to allow the augmented powers of Skithnara. You see as 200 members of the Iceborne start this, Raka-y tribal dance where they start emanating cold energy. You see the ice brain of Glacius starts humming, and you can kind of see the first moment that all of these living beings that are connected feel the connection between them.
And good for them. They're kind of like meeting their papa. I didn't get to meet my parents, so
That's
good
it.
for them.
putting a little mollywop into his baseball swing.
And like we had done before, can we all kind of start dancing along too? Because we did that before.
Yes, not knowing the dance.
Not really knowing what we're doing, but
Gil was like trying to get through a crack in the wall with a bow at the time, I think.
right. We're all like dancing.
Sounds like me.
I remember the crack in the wall
Right.
really vividly. But yeah, again, kind of like, give me somebody, because we did roll for it last time, give me a religion check with advantages. You've done this dance before. Whoever's the highest religion, I'm fine with.
I'm every single one of the checks that you've named, other than athletics, I am dog shit at.
10.
So with advantage, you rolled a 2d20?
Nope.
Do it with a bionic.
Oh, that'll do her. 22.
All right, yeah, 22. Again, you guys, you see Reks. There is this like you once had revered. You've watched this religious symbolism. You're most akin of everybody here to this new kind of weird connection between the Iceborn and Glacius. The kind of power vacuum you had mentioned. This need for an army. This need for legacy. This need for power. This it's like there is like a nice gathering here. You see even the frozen purple Nurple is kind of like buddying up to him a little bit. Like it seems like you may have fostered allies, maybe even if by mistake in that sense, right? But you notice the bond between them and Glacius is starting to feel a little stronger than between Rial and Glacius. But you guys, they're friends of the Iceborn. You start into their ritual. You see the gleaming ice brand. It basically turns into like a holy avenger of ice, right? This massive gleaming sword of just pure frost energy. You see another chunk of Glacius to match the one on the other side, like fuses itself into the sword. You see he actually gets like 6 inches shorter. Like a little bit of him goes into this weapon. And as this like frosty wave wraps over his back, he strikes down. You see a bunch of magma, just like a big wave, a tsunami of molten steel, pops like a bubble.
Mazel tov.
And you can see the inner workings of this strange series of chambers inside the Eternal Laboratory.
Cool.
Let's go inside.
Pop it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You kind of run up the side of Glacius, right? Like a bit of like hopping off the stones of gravity and running up the sword as he swings. And as that wave of the bubble pop goes and the earth starts shifting back, it will close behind you. You see it's kind of like,
Typical.
Last Dungeon kind of vibe. You do see that. It's like, and he can try to get you out again, but it will strike. Who all is going in also? Is Rial coming inside with everybody?
Yep.
I'm going in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I thought we were all going in.
I wasn't sure if Rial was going or not.
Everybody
Well, he
in.
was having. Oh no, not Rial. Rex was having a hard time getting up.
I was like, he finally made it.
He's like,
I wasn't sure if Rex was going to join us, but
Just put him in there.
Come on, guy.
Okay, Glacius, it's just.
Great. We're all going in.
Yeah.
We're all in.
Sorry, I'm crunching on popcorn. I thought I had a gap.
Nope.
so pinkies
We're
up.
going into a gap, but you
Here we
ain't got
go.
no gap.
Oh! Accurate.
She's the DM.
Funny and accurate.
That's why she's the president.
All right, you see as you kind of walk through like the thinner layers of the walls of this strange meteor, they all kind of pulse with this faint otherworldly energy. Like the rock itself is alive, similar to the crystal when you're inside Rembrandt's chamber. You see that there's like these strange, like we know them as wires, but they look like black veins that run all through these walls and chambers, running strange alchemical energies to contraptions that are literally beyond your comprehension. You see at this point Sylvia is starting to materialize a little bit more into her material form, but she is almost like floating like a ghost now, no longer feet on the ground, but just floating through this like kind of strange technological hallway, and is seemingly drawing. You have 2 directions to go. She's going one of them. You going with her?
Yeah. I feel like she knows where she's going. Let's follow Sylvia.
She goes
Sure.
to the back, and you're like,
Well, let's
Abby
all go.
texted me,
Since
she had to
we're
go to the
here,
back.
let's all go.
It's her mouth.
It's important to go.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Can
Let's
we
follow.
hear? Is there like? I feel like I would be familiar with wires and like from spaceship.
Yeah, this is still like future space, but
Yeah.
yes,
I'm familiar, right? I'm not
yes,
definitely
like
like, oh, I know what kind of
ships
cables they
and,
are. Yeah.
Yes, mind flayer ships and
I'm like,
stuff.
oh,
It's
cool.
like there are
Fancy.
Yeah, it's
fancy,
you're not familiar with how
futuristic.
this works, but you're like, okay, yeah, there's like spellbinders,
some sort of,
spelljammers and shit. You've seen
yes.
You've seen space travel.
It's just me being like, all right, this is really cool. I clearly, because there's a jump in time there, but I've been here for so long that I'm like, damn, space has really
space
been
like this
spacing.
now?
Yeah, space be
Yeah,
spacing.
and you know, a meteor, a cosmic body of this size, wouldn't have a laboratory in it, even in space, right?
So
like
it's
it's like, oh, this is some.
So this is a ship. Uh-oh.
We're in a ship, guys.
So this is a ship, okay? Is that okay? Can I hear anything, like any battling, any fighting, anything anywhere?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, is the clanging of axes through the sending
Clank,
stone
clank, clank, clank.
ringing a little truer? Or?
19.
All right, you're kind of like listening, and you're like listening through. You're just like trying to match these sounds. This battle, as the battle has gotten more intense, as it took you guys a little bit of time to get in there with a couple mishaps. Thoricus you can hear him kind of sweating, grunting a little heavier. His old body being
I'm old.
by this young cosmic, dark phoenix-looking person, right? And so as the battle does seem like it's getting louder, but strangely, you're like not hearing any sound through these chambers. All you feel is this overwhelming sense of foreboding. There's just this creeping bend to the reality of everything around you that's
Is it the
extremely
ghost that we're
off-setting.
currently following?
Right, exactly. You're like this. You're like, is this the scary thing, or is
this that video game
like this?
fear?
Yeah, there's a strangeness. Suddenly, as you have that thought, you look at the ghost that you're following, and she disappears. And then you look behind you, and she's following you.
No.
No, thank
She
you.
passes by you, and then continues the direction she was going. But there is this like thing here.
Ghosty.
I don't like that.
House on Haunted Hill.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
I think I was like, ooh, Brandon.
Scare yourself.
I scared myself.
I like it.
Ah, she's behind you now. Ah.
No, she went through us.
Spoopy.
Things go through me all the time.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Can't have any dairy goes right through me.
But yes, so as far
I
as the
can't
sheer
hear
perception,
anything.
it's not guiding you. You can see there's like these bending pathways go. Every now and again, there'll be a split one way or the other. You're perceptive enough to be like, well, we're trying probably to get toward the center of this thing.
Yeah.
If it's like a ship, probably the forward area of it. You're trying to navigate that
where is
space.
forward? Yeah.
But yes, you will have moments where as you come to a point where it splits left and right, you will watch yourself come up to that same point, looking left or right. Like a copy of you looking at you. And like upon interaction, it's nothing. But there's this, again, there's like a house of mirrors kind of strangeness to these hallways.
So this feels like a convergence of a lot of different timelines in this craft, I'm going to assume. we're in some
Both
sort
guilds.
of Craft. You. Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
Everybody.
Down there all
It's like
Oh, you
like
are
Ron
cute.
Swanson and Tammy, where he's like, everybody leave.
You guys start with that.
Catch us in your mouth and I'll give you a present.
Good.
Got that in the
So-
first try. Look
Okay,
at
so
you.
we need
You
to
are
get to the
Give me your Arcana check.
text Arcana.
It's like there's something about this seems magical.
Oh God, do you think they heard us?
19.
All right, I'm just gonna. Sorry.
Okay. I was like,
Misjudging.
I can't use this die. I can't really read
This is
it.
my worst. Yeah, I have a couple dice like that.
Don't
that I'm like,
forget
I like
the
this dice,
smoke.
but I just can't read
I
it.
like you, but I can't read you. I can't read you. Right?
All right, you can tell.
Psychomantis, everything. Anybody?
Yes, that this is a many-layered illusion. You're right in the sense that it is a confluence of many times,
Okay,
and none of them is like in charge. Like it's like the you that you saw coming around the corner was just as real as you are. And so it's like there is again this like the time space warp here is as heavy as any place that you've been, including that time chamber with Raleigh and all of that. So
Yeah.
there
How
is
does
like
he have hands?
but yes, there is like a magical maze illusion of sorts approaching you. You now understand that it's through magic that it's occurring. But do you guys have dispel magic, anything like that, or other ways to overcome these means?
Yep.
Awesome.
I'll do that.
Something.
Yay.
I just have a weird accent.
I like that about
That's
you.
all I got.
So I just want to
Really?
Good
check.
accent. It's not weird.
I know counterspell has like a spell level
It's not.
requisite.
It's good.
My
If it's a higher
grandfather
level
says it's
I've heard
weird.
a lot of accents.
Well, at least 1,000.
She's the president.
I've also been in a room of no accents, which is also
What?
weird. Yeah, we'll
That's-
talk about it later.
Okay.
That's weird.
That place
I don't know
is
what
it.
that's like.
I wonder what I would sound like there.
Not really sure.
We'll never find out. So if we
Yeah, I'm just seeing if it's like if there's a element where if it's a higher level spell, if there's a check. I'm just checking.
yeah, we have
For each spell
to.
4th level or higher, you have to make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So this is a 6th level spell. So the DC of this would be a 16. You'd roll a D20 and add your spell casting ability modifier. So
Can I
like
cast it as a 6?
when you cast a spell at target, if it's equal to or less than, yes, if you use a 6th level spell slot, you can dispel the illusion entirely with no check.
I've got one. Let's go.
Boom.
Let's bowl. Let's bowl.
I was
Let's rock
gonna
and roll.
say,
Rex out of
level
nowhere.
12 is awesome.
Yeah, that's
Rex
dope.
is hilarious.
Literally, you're just like, get this out of here.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like after all the falling, I'm just like sick of this shit.
It's me about to like kiss myself, right? I'm like, oh, and then it just,
It's like a clap on, clap off, just a,
Whoa!
and then everything's the way it should be.
And then I'm still just like,
It's
just
Goku sneaks in.
yeah.
who's in there?
Yes.
Yes, finally.
I love that for us.
All right, yeah. And you see, as you know, you have the volleys falling in front of you. It's just a simple matter of just like, and you see that everything syncs up. You see that the candle flickers now are working with the shadows again. It's like you've kind of established the time of which you are traveling through this space. You see the walls shift negatively, like having a sour stomach with the idea of the magic inside of it kind of locking up. But it works. You are able to fully dispel the illusion that keeps you. You see Sylvia drops back into her normal form. Her skin's starting to glow a little bit more golden, and she just begins walking down this new path that reveals itself. You know, the no longer weird twisting corridors. You see those strange, black veins carrying, energy toward these strange contraptions seem to be increasing as you move closer and closer toward the center.
Cool.
When at last you hear the clangs of the axes.
Yeah.
Clickety, clangety.
Anything you want to do before you go into this area?
I'm gonna poop out some bardic inspiration. Be like, whoa!
All right, tell everybody what that does real quick. If they can.
So, as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains an
You got it.
inspiration die, 1d10 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Dope.
And then there also is that other thing, the magical inspiration.
From being lore.
If a creature has a bardic inspiration die from you and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage, the creature can roll that die and choose a target affected by the spell. Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or the damage dealt. The bardic inspiration die is then lost. So it's like
Dope.
another way to use it.
You can like boon up a healing spell or a damage spell. That's cool.
Does that work with smites?
What was the verbiage on the type of damage?
It was add it to ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
And then.
And I also give one to Sylvia.
Yeah, I would think so.
So I'm just
Okay.
gonna give that to her.
Oh, that's right. You have lucky too. I forgot.
She's floating down the hallway. You're just like,
Yeah. I just bonk. Yeah, it just gets stuck in
Bonks her.
her. Yeah. Bye.
she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
It's in her hair.
Like gum. Like I threw like wet gum in her hair like an asshole. Yeah. It's stuck on her
It
head.
will come out.
Thought it was a quarter
All right.
of the car.
So you guys get inspired up a little bit. Remember, you can use that on quite a few little different features. Anything else?
I think that's
Riel just tightens that bow. It's it's not. Which one is the son of a birch or daughter of ash? It's been a while.
You have.
Which one does Gil have?
what? I have some ice bullshit. I don't know.
That's from.
Gil's ice bow.
That's bullshit.
You've got son of a birch.
Yeah.
Son of a birch.
Yeah.
That's right.
You didn't you give
And you
one
gave
to
daughter of ash to Brunor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one. Daughter of Ash went to Brunor. Thank you. But yeah, Riel just.
Yeah.
Especially hearing the axes, like I know that axe.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Run true. Nope.
Tag it.
Try it again.
my
But do good.
my arrow run true.
Yeah.
Now you know what.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
Now she's drunk with power.
So you guys are kind of moving forward through this hallway. Give me a marching order here. Let's just say it isn't this actually. It's somebody different.
Oh.
You know, you
Better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
from this direction.
I thought that was gonna go
Hallway.
like
This kind of
straight
tells us
down.
the direction you came from, kind of that spinning, you've gone around the meteor and this little hallway.
Thank you.
There's this big, that shimmering table, that weird, strange magic thing that's got all these little strange arcane instruments all over it. The whole table seems like it's like molten metal. They're just shifting in the center.
This is inside the
bookshelves.
laboratory.
Yeah, this is like the inside one area. There's also this giant floating orb of just blue magic. All this far side of the
I shall have to ponder on that.
You guys are coming through this side. So what's marching order for you?
I want to be kind of hidden, so I'll be in the
What?
No.
Me hidden?
Not Sil.
Weird.
Not Sil.
Not so.
Classic.
Tynaricus, you up front?
Yes, please.
Where's our boy? There he is.
There's Riel. Yeah, Reks will be hunched up with TJ.
All right, cool. You see, Rial, as you're kind of peeking around, you're noticing those strange black tendrils on the wall, those creeping hands that kind of reach out and assist.
I just remember
You know
what I
his
did.
magic is here, even though you're possessing the body. The other 2/3 of your shared entity is certainly in this location. Currently, you don't see Thoricus or the Fire Lady, but you hear the clanging of the axes.
Oh, we should another one.
And you can see in the reflection of the pool on the table, like the fight happening above it.
They're on the other side, like
They're
in
on
a
the other side.
mirror.
Yes. And so, again, in this weird temporal shift, this strangeness, it is like you are in, again, almost an upside down thing.
Right.
Like it's like you through this table seems to be some kind of shimmering magic that would put you where they are. But in this chamber around you, it is almost identical. There's strange, those little tendrils, of cables run to strange boxes and contraptions on the wall that again just kind of come from a place far away that you don't really know much about what they would do. They have strange buttons and lights on them. But here, there's just like an opening. Nothing sees you right now. Nothing's reacted to you. But this would be the point at which that kind of thing might start becoming possible. So what do you do?
Right.
Before we go in, I reach into my little gray bag of drinks. And I pull out a dire wolf,
Nice.
a boar,
All right.
and a weasel.
Oh.
And the dire wolf is there for Shay to hide behind.
Okay.
So that I assigned the dire wolf to Shay.
Okay.
The weasel, you know what? It's back to what it is. The weasel is gonna be back with Ty.
Okay.
Like crawling up his little thing like here.
Friesel?
Friesel 2.
Yes. Oh.
Electric Boogaloo.
No, this one will be. Oh, I can't name it. That's copyright infringement.
Friesel.
I was gonna name it.
Friesel.
I think we can. They're not.
Yeah.
Get us. I'm drinking a twisted tea too.
Weasel.
DB's Cajun Kitchen.
Weasel.
Friesel.
Weasel. Weasel.
Yeah.
All right, direwolves with Sil.
Pleasel.
Shay.
You're gonna kill it.
You've called me Sil twice.
And then the
It's 'cause
boar
I was hoping for its sake.
is with
that-
Reks.
Oh, no,
Wait, what did I
Jed.
get?
What
No.
is the one thing that doesn't die?
And
we bond.
the hog?
The boar?
Boar.
Yeah, the boar again is
Not again.
Yeah. You guys get what you got again, but
You get the
she
boar?
she gets
Rex
So
gets the
Reks-
boar. Rex,
Reks-
what's this boar's name?
Pat.
Pat. Shay, did you come up with a name for your direwolf that you're gonna
so
kill?
afraid to name it.
Once you name it,
Name it
it's like,
breakfast, and then it doesn't break your heart.
Oh God.
That's how they do it on a farm.
Its name.
What if it lives?
What if it lives?
Is its name? What if it lives?
What if it
Its
lives?
name is What If It Lives. Yeah.
It's like it? Oh no.
What if it lives?
And I cannot stress enough.
So his name's Will. What if it lives?
Yeah,
Will.
it's Will, but with two eyes.
Will.
Because it has the will to live. Guys, I hope this guy lives its actual lifespan, and it's not me that kills
Nicole, why would you announce that?
it. Let's just put it out there.
You know that Bam has to destroy it.
It will die.
It's
I know,
It has to die.
but because you
I just want
expressed.
it to die when it's supposed to die.
I'm making a kill.
But you
24
expressed
hours.
that you wanted it to live.
with 2
2 eyes, yeah, W-I-I-L.
We have
Based on
one.
your
Wheel.
On the magic bag, did they just like poof?
Wait, what was the
after
weasel
24
name?
hours?
Yeah.
If they don't die.
Don't they just
I
turn
want
into
to come
hair?
up with a
They
better
turn
name.
into hair. They just kind of. Yeah, they literally just poof in the.
I like Pleasel. Pleasel.
None have ever survived long enough.
Pleasel.
Please.
Yeah, because the first one was
Pat and
Friesel,
Will.
right? Yeah, so
Pleasel.
we'll go with
What was
Pleasel.
the first one's name?
little wheel.
Your first boar's name?
Oink Milo.
Milo.
You did good.
You did good.
He came
did
back
so
so
good.
many times.
He did.
Pat
And
Milo.
stared at me each time he died. But I brought it back once. I feel like that was helpful.
It came back from being a little pig puddle.
It did.
And then died again.
And then died again. It died so many. It died so many times, guys.
All right, you're loaded up.
Okay, yeah, I
The
just.
boar is the T-Rex. We could change it, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
making me laugh for now. Do we have a boar? Or we can do
Which
the
one's the
crocodile.
is dire wolf? Is this one?
The
Dire
wolf.
wolf's the wolf, yeah.
Then it's with me,
Yeah.
hiding
I don't know
me.
if I have any pigs. Do you have
Hiding.
any pigs anywhere?
That's the little
Nobody
one.
has a
With
pig.
the weasel.
I have this little
Weasel's
Lego
nice, yeah.
train.
And a piece of popcorn.
I mean, the Lego train is less edible.
Lego train.
I know, I'll eat that damn train.
I don't really
Crazy
see
original
weasel
pigs.
That's a giant weasel.
It's a big old weasel.
Or boar, sorry. That's the boar.
That's the boar. And then this way, we have a T-Rex.
This way I can squeeze the T-Rex.
All right, so what are you guys doing? What's the plan? You know, you kind of through your arcana and everything, you realize what's going on. Like that getting rid of the time illusion, you weren't actually exactly in line with their time anyway. Like enough warping, enough weirdness has gone on that even stopping and being like, this is the one we're in. There's like through this table, you're seeing the one that they are fighting in, the one where Rembrandt is currently as well. So, but that's where you're at. What do you do?
And what is this at the top here?
That's the big glowing orb of magic.
Are we
just
in
a bright
initiative?
blue orb.
Are we like
Nope.
starting?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, but it is like a point at which from here there may be things that would detect what you're trying to do or act against you. So
Could we look around for those?
yeah, give me a perception check.
Do I have to? I'm so bad at it.
I mean, you're in front, so it would make sense.
Okay. 12, I'm gonna assume. Yeah, oh no, I'm sorry. I did up my wisdom, so that's 14.
You're looking around and you do notice that there is like, you can almost smell like body sweat
Oh,
in the room around you.
Yay for
but
me.
you see no bodies.
okay.
But you're sniffing the air around you. Again, you know, accustomed to fights in cold snow and just kind of gauging your area. You look around and you notice that in the
Stinks like
snow,
sexy
you know, like even in the snow areas, this like freezing cold, like frost that's on the ground, there are footprints around in this room. That's what you see.
9 feet. Great. So I'm 5. So
Well, it
I'm
smells
right
like
behind.
sex in here.
And candy.
No,
Yeah.
All right.
just sex.
Candy.
You can't not.
And candy. And this thing is solid, right? This animal is solid.
That's a full. Yeah, it's an animal.
Great. Well, just to hide a little bit better, even if
Oh.
the foot's hidden, just for fun, I'm on the dire wolf, like hidden on the side and like kind of
Side riding.
wrapped around
Yeah.
its like fur, just like
Oh, you're on the bottom.
yeah. I'm just like in it.
You know,
But I can-
dire wolves actually have like really good senses of smell. Roll me a d20.
Okay.
If you're in control of it, just do that. That's a
yeah.
+5.
Yeah, you guys control those guys.
16.
So 21, like specifically, like again, you notice as you kind of like take your position on it, his little nose lifts up. He's like, "Will," and he kind of is looking around. Suddenly, due to the perception of your ally, you're all kind of like looking around. You notice there's small pockets of like frost, like breath in the air around this like cold chamber. Oh. Like you look, it doesn't come from the same place at any one time. New footprints aren't being made. Like you know something in here is invisible.
Cool.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I have a lot for that.
Send Pat into the pool. Just like giddy up, buddy, and just send Pat.
You're a beast.
That's the boar.
The boar.
Yes.
You're a monster.
Into the table.
So you send him squealing across into the table. All right, sweet. You see, he's like, wow. And he looks over, like jumps into the air and looks to the right, and he sees Shamira, like hiding on the side of this wolf. He's like, what would she possibly be doing on the side of that wolf? And he's scared, right? So he kind of starts to go, and then you hear. That was a hit.
I love that you're holding it.
I'm like, what's happened to it?
Oh, Pat.
How many hit points does the boar have? Probably not 21.
No, I don't.
All right.
No.
You see a ray of fire spell.
Oh God.
Is cast. Where did I put my dudes? It's cast from over here. You see suddenly one of those images.
Yeah, they only have 11 hit points.
Of Realthesis. I'm sorry. You see him. He's got like the green or the thing fixed in your forehead, but it's like dark and red a little bit. His skin is paler. His hair grayer. He's got the crackle magics of his eye. Is that real?
Is it even
I can't
possible?
tell which one it was.
That
I thought
one
he
was
was
real,
faced
yeah.
There you go. You
In this moment, when Gil sees, sees synthesis or whatever, and then looks back at Riel, sees synthesis. Gil kind of has this moment in her head. She goes, after. Okay.
All right. I'm seeing something here. Yeah, this could work. This could work.
Just like this guy.
Does it just like him? Yes.
I was like, all right.
Pocket that.
And then I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you've just become useful to me. But Gil whispered that out loud.
Yeah.
You have just become useful to me.
Yes, you see this guy does appear. At that point, I would say it would be initiative if you wish to jump
Oh no.
Yeah, and the board just explodes in him.
We lost Jake.
Did you roll? Did he already
No.
No, they just
tickled him?
the bit got you really
into. The bit got him.
He gave me the craziest gigs.
That's the best. Here we go. All right.
It was so
He's crying.
like when you overstimulate a cat. Oh shit! Well, I rolled a 1.
Oh, that was good.
Oh no.
One of,
Somebody?
the one.
Somebody
the
also
one
rolled.
also rolled a 1.
A 1. I rolled a 17.
All right.
What are you rolling
Jesus.
Initiative.
I rolled a 1, so I got a 5, technically.
I rolled a 3, so I got a 3.
You have a +0 to your initiative. Oh. I rolled a 1 and I still get to go before you. Unless Brandon's like, no, that's like a double negative. You're gonna be shit.
It's like, no. You get to go before him. Your pet dies,
What
but
was
Jimmy.
yours?
I rolled an 8.
8.
They do
Tynaricus,
that.
yours is what?
They die sometimes.
3.
3.
That's usually a lucky number.
I like 3. In normal life.
Not an initiative.
So Shay, again, you've kind of been traveling on this direwolf a little bit in this position, ready for something to shift. You notice that this wizard, by using a spell, has broken his illusion magic, his invisibility. But he did get the drop on you guys. You weren't able
Oh,
to
right.
fully
We smoke weed on the show. I forgot.
Oh yeah, there were 2 ones.
yeah.
2 ones. So
I totally
that's 2
forgot.
shit crits.
2 ones.
2 1s.
There's that. Or crits hit if you're playing one. That's the hit though. That's the shit crit. What? Did I just miss the aspirin? It was 2 1s, yeah.
Oh, shit, crit. Wow.
That's what.
Shit, crit.
Rouge is rouge. That's right, Grim. Rouge is rouge.
Rouge is rouge.
Rouge is rouge.
Rouge is rouge.
All right. So, Shay, you actually do get the drop. You have the idea that this is not the only person invisible in this room, but it has gone without detection. This one you can see. You got the drop on him as
We're
well.
being invisible?
So you, he doesn't get any advantage over you. But yeah, he was invisible.
Right. Okay, so he was invisible. He doesn't know that I'm around.
Correct.
From where I'm at, I can't get to him, right?
You'd have to move, 5, 10, 15. You could probably shoot at him around that corner if you wanted to try something like that.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't see me.
But I can't. What?
Can't see me.
Oh no. Where'd she go?
Okay, great.
Guys.
So I'm gonna try.
Can you hear me? So you're looking through the table. Guys.
I am gonna try to attack him.
I went like this.
Wow.
It was my eyes. I was like, ah!
16 plus 9. 16 plus 9.
So 20, 16 plus 9?
Yeah.
24. 25. 25 is the one. Sorry.
Did I hit?
25 is a hit, absolutely.
Yay!
I'll tell you his AC, it's kind of whack. I think it's a 12.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, that is whack.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to concentrate. It's 15, he has mage armor.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
He's got mage armor on.
His mage armor, yeah, it's a spell. It gives him a 15 armor class. It's basically like what your dex becomes 12. Your AC becomes 12 plus your dex mod, I think.
Is he like a hot or a cold person?
I mean, he's pretty hot.
Did some hot magic.
No, you don't get an elemental affinity off of him, other than like he's dope.
Mage armor's
Well, I'm gonna just use
13
fire because it's fun.
base.
All right, so I got
Oh, yeah.
5, a 3, a 3, a 1, a 5, a 6, a 6, and a 2.
This is bullshit.
31.
Every time, different guy, still she wins.
31. He is still up, but ouch.
That's totally
I just need to make sure if he has. He does not. So cool. He takes that.
Better.
Like a champ.
So yeah, you blast him. He's in like as soon as he shoots his fire, his scorching rays to kill this hog. Just this direwolf coughs, fire blades at him, and he's just like he gets blasted. I mean, he is bleeding.
Darn. Great. And then for my bonus, I'm gonna hide.
I had breaking.
Shay, have you checked
All right,
your
give me a
dog
stealth.
for worms?
Great.
Just because the other people, not people.
I think there might be something wrong with him.
12 plus 13.
25.
Inside.
Okay, that's better than any of their passes. So, all right, you kind of disappear. It is
That's a kid doing
the one that is visible in front of you. You see he's like, and he puts his hands forward. Rial's peeking down. It's so funny to watch like your own body doing things. You know what I mean? Like you cast spells differently though. You look at magic a different way. He kind of rips the energy of the Ganjaria from the earth itself when he casts his spells. You see he once more wraps himself in a veil of illusion. He disappears as per greater invisibility.
Goodbye.
That's this guy?
That's this one, yeah. And I will, because you guys do know where he was. Now you don't know where he is, but you know where he was. Yeah, one of those is perfect. Only because it's the farthest away. Yeah, thank you. He just
Farthest away.
You know that's where he was.
Yes.
And so some investigation survivals to look for footprints or anything may help you discern where he went to. But from the other side of the room, the actual...
I was gonna say, he would leave footprints, right?
Mm-hmm. I would think so.
Yeah, which would be like a survival. You would like look down and see if you could figure them from the other ones that are on the ground. 20 foot
I died
square.
3 times in the last fight.
All
I'm
right,
a survivor.
this is going to affect a lot of people. You see one of them also reappears. This one looks the most, like that's the one Rial when you look at. He gives you the pang of the real synthesis.
No.
You see he appears on the other side and he once again starts ripping magic from the earth and he casts Everett's black tentacles.
Whoa. No.
So this 20 foot square on the ground, which is a lot of you guys.
A 20 foot what?
20 foot square. So basically, Gil, I'd say you're just outside of it. This whole section here.
Oh my god.
Everybody. That would still include. Yeah, still. Shay, you'd end up getting hit in there. But yeah, and the animals as well. He could have done cloud kill. Maybe he does. Hold on.
No, Everett's is cool. We'll just go with that.
He's the cool one. I want him to do his cool spell.
I
It
guess
is a
that's
5th
true.
spell. All right, yeah, he's doing it. He's doing
Cloud kill, come on.
So again, it's high level magic. If anybody has anything that could stop this from happening, if not, he is going to cast it. Conjuration spell. It'll be a Constitution saving throw. It's a 20 foot sphere, same area. 5, 10. Yeah, that same area would be full. There's a thick cloud of poisonous yellow-green fog. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time or starts your turn there, you make a con save. You take 5d8 poison on a failed save or half as much on a success, and you are affected even if you can hold. Or wait, you are affected if you hold your breath. Yes.
I'm immune to poison anyway.
And the fog moves 10 feet away from you at each of its turns, so it will start moving down this hallway. He basically was like, and he's setting this black death magic up the hill. So do remember, please, that at the start of your turns and the monster and your animal's turns, that thing will occur. And then you see a third wizard. No, that one goes later. I'm so sorry. It is actually, there's not a third wizard.
You don't.
Reks, you see this. You see this moment. Did you want to have Rial in combat, or is he just coming to help facilitate this stuff? That if he's in combat, he can die.
Right. But this is pretty much this is quest stuff for him. So I don't know. Your call. What do you think?
I am.
Do you want to play him?
I can. I have his character sheet here, so it's since you are down a player, I can throw him in. But again, he would be making Cloud Cave saving throws and stuff. Right now, he kind of has plot armor in the sense that it's he's an NPC, not a party member.
Right.
But if you want to use him, you can, and I can just pull up his sheet. But
I'm cool with him being here. It's Thoricus is there. It's he's here for his buddy. So
cool. All right.
All in.
So yeah, let me bring him up too, because it's always fun anyway.
Yeah, I think his sheet is so outdated. It's this guy's been around for 500 years.
Oh yeah, I'll just have him do cool magic-y stuff. In fact, that's exactly what he's gonna do right now. A third
Counterspell.
I'm sorry. He'll go.
Counterspell.
You got it. And it'll be Rial here. Okay. So that is then Reks. Reks is up. This is Reks Milo. You are up in initiative. You see, after he cast that spell, he would like to be invisible again, but he's not. So you can actually see him right there on the far side of the table.
So it's the one, and then there's the other one that vanished again.
Yes.
There's still more
maybe
more breath around, or
Do we all have to roll saving throws? Did we do that?
at the start of your turn, Reks.
Great.
Reks. Yeah.
Oh, so I've got a while.
His counter.
what was it?
Always helpful.
Con, yeah.
So helpful this game.
17.
Nice.
That's a pass. So it'll take half of. Sorry.
Sorry. Let me look through my notes.
Differently.
Notes.
There's this. We didn't roll.
You can never say words so many times.
So he takes 10 from Cloud Kill. Creatures are affected.
Someone farted in the hallway.
I'm gonna take 30.
So 10 damage. That's the half.
10 damage. 10 poison damage. Yes.
Okay.
To you,
As a
Reks.
As a treat.
Just
That's for you.
Reks Milo.
Reks Milo.
Again, you kind of see in the reflection on the table, the battle between Eternixia and Thoricus is getting pretty tough. The swings are a little more labored on Thoricus's part. She seems unfazed in her energy levels.
Yeah, and
She does her cardio.
I was supposed to retire 120 years ago.
is she? Can I see her? Mom?
You have to get up to that table.
But that's doable, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So if I
You could certainly
approach
try.
the pool, we what 5, 10, 15, 20, about there. Then I can see you.
Yep. You're peeking over. You're a little guy.
I'm gonna fucking banish her.
All right. I will say, in order for you to actually cast a spell at her, you'd have to reach through the table. If you're willing to do that, absolutely you can do so.
Yeah, let's go.
Give me a.
You're gonna what?
Give me a. They make a save.
I like the cut of your jib.
Spin.
Charisma saving throw.
5th level spell, yeah? Or 4th?
If they're native to this plane of existence, you banish them to a harmless demi-plane. While they're incapacitated, but she ain't from here. She
Hey,
ain't
buddy,
from
you ain't
here.
even from me. All right, so what's the saving throw? She's +5. She got a 21, so probably pass.
Oh yeah,
She rolled really well, but she has +5.
my spell save 17, so yeah.
Okay. So she does manage to pass. You see you kind of look through and you reach your hand through this kind of gooey, shimmery table. Just enough for your finger to peek out the other side. You cast the banishment. You see she turns around whoosh, and catches, I'm so sorry, I think I may have spit it.
I thought it was just raining.
It might have. You see, catches the spell in her hand and devours it. She like eats the banishment, and you see the walls kind of cackle with glee in the meteor around
Got the
you.
munchies.
Rex, make a dexterity saving throw.
While doing this, no matter the results, I'm still gonna cackle with the walls just to kind of be like,
Yeah, I'm in on it. Dope.
You also have your bardic in case.
But yeah, I do have a bardic, on deck.
14.
Total?
Yeah.
That would be a fan.
With the bardic.
Use Bardic.
You got here we go.
It's a D10.
Yeah, 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, it's like you reach
Yay.
through, and suddenly these tendrils of magic try to wrap around your wrists and pull you through the table.
Then
And
you
see
have
this-
another good.
It's like this shimmery glue, like these goo wrists. Slap on the other side and manage to pull you back through
Yeah,
the
it's
other way.
my mage hand kind of thing. It's these long, super creepy, upsetting Salvador Dali, elephant tentacles
Yes.
coming up to grab him and take him back.
That's
My little
It's like if you reached off camera and then on our side, the hand comes.
Yeah,
so disturbing.
yeah. I'm like, come on back.
Hey,
Again. Scared, poor thing.
Friend.
Like, ah, I need to go. My wrist. Good attempt though. Banishing her was a good idea.
Did I catch a glimpse of what's going on in there though?
You peek into inside the table. What's happening? You do see it looks like Thoricus is getting to the point where Papa's gonna start using some of his stuff. The time of it all is kind of running out. So
I was like, thank God.
Thoricus is in the same boat. Do you want Thoricus in this battle on the other side of the table, or do you want him to kind of stay in his plot armor world right now?
let's stick with plot armor.
Okay, so right now Thoricus is losing his battle a little bit, but he's the old warrior. He's doing the best that he can against this kind of cosmic, powerful entity who devours banishment.
Just devoured banishment. That sounds dope as fuck to
Yeah.
say. Like devours
I
banishment.
felt dumb saying it.
Yeah, that was fucking badass.
That felt cool. D&D's cool. Tell people it's cool. I don't know. Banishment, I'll devour it.
His mom is crazy.
Yo, you got any more of that banishment?
Yo, you got any
I'm hungry as
I'm
fuck.
hungry. I'm hungry. All right, so yeah, you
that
do
smoke?
see
What did you smoke that with?
The banishment didn't work. You did manage to pull your hand out from the other side, and then it does look like Thoricus, the king of the Indicus Empire, the emperor, is starting to.
Emperor.
The tide is turning against his favor currently. So you guys are here and in just the nick of time. So you got anything else, Reks? Gil.
Hey. Okay.
Because your 1-5 is better than the other 2 1s.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I am going to. I can't see anybody else, right?
Just that guy right now.
Just that guy?
Just that guy. And
just the
you know
guy who looks like
something in that
Real?
area or within its movement range.
Who is that guy?
Just some guy.
Both of them are revealed. They look like synthesis. These are these simulacrums that he's made of
But
himself.
he's like a one we have to worry about.
Yeah, this one actually has the gem fitted to his forehead, opposite the one you see
Wait,
on
what
Real's
did he
forehead.
look like again? Can we see what he looked like?
Can we throw up what he looks like on there again? We're having a little game with that. Can you throw up what synthesis looks like on there?
She's already giggling.
She's already giggling. That's Real.
Wait, so that's Real.
That's Real
and which
there.
one
That's what
is-
it looks like next to you. And then. She's gone.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Just Thoricus here, Real.
I fucking love you.
Oh, and there's laziness outside.
Funny.
Thank God.
That was fun.
Thank
That was a
God.
good time.
All right, so yeah, but that is the one that you can see there in the center that has the stone. Oops, sorry, yeah. Gil, you're up.
Okay, well then I'm going to. I was like, oh, this is what we're doing, and I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on myself.
Nice. Play their game.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, that's
well,
concentration, so that's just to remind you that'll be what you're concentrating on now. And remember, you can still cast spells that aren't concentrated.
yeah.
So yeah, greater invisibility, dope. It gives you don't have to worry if you cast a spell or do an action, you're still invisible.
Okay, and I also am not bothered by poison.
Right, so you won't end up, if you're immune, you're immune to, or you're resistant.
I think I'm just resistant.
Okay, so you would take half. So go ahead and make the save. And then if it's half, then half and half.
Is it the same? Is it like the whole way through? Like even if I
just
climb
while you're
up?
in the cloud, you started your turn. Oh no, you're not in it yet.
No.
You would have to move through it. So if you plan on moving that direction,
yeah.
it is moving toward you at 10 feet around.
Excellent. Well,
you're gonna go through
so I'm like,
right?
so I just kind of look and I see this cloud and I'm like, and I see people going invisible and all that stuff, and I'm like, me too, beak. And I whoop and I come through. I'm like, oh, this sucks for you guys. And like I hold my breath.
It does say even if you hold your breath, you have to try it. So make the save. You only take half of
But
the half.
you said if I start my turn in it, right? So
I think
move
or
through
the
it?
first time you enter it. I will double check though, but I believe it's also if you start your turn or the first time you enter.
Okay, well I rolled a 20.
Perfect.
So,
Wow.
so yeah,
you take
I just
4.
goo through there.
4 damage.
Even with a crit.
Yeah, it's you pass the saving throw with a crit. But if it's a 20, let's smoke to him.
I mean,
Rose is rose.
at least let's get a little something out of it, you know.
But yeah, you would pass for half damage, and then because you're resistant, you would take half of even that.
Okay, so and I am now invisible, so I am just gonna go. I think just right. I don't want to hit. So I'm just gonna. Let's see.
He's like, oh dang, it's too invisible. Nothing.
I'm gonna hang over so I can kind of see.
Maybe a perception check.
Okay.
Johnny Utah.
I almost rolled another 20. That would have been great. Perception, I rolled a 16.
Okay, so you don't know where, but there is somebody nearby you, but it's not like you bump into them or they're aware of your presence either. But you do feel like that there is another person around in that space.
Cool. So I just kind of try to be as gooey as possible so I don't make a lot of noise
Dope.
and
cause
any vibrations or whatever near anybody.
Awesome.
So I do that, and then I'm just going to stay out of trouble.
You know, kind of goo up against the wall. You feel it is that kind of strange shifting phases of extreme cold and then extreme heat. The temporal stability of this asteroid is severely in question. Tynaricus, you see Gil disappears. You see like the shape of Gil like punch out through the cloud as it goes through. And so you're like, oh, that's interesting. But you are standing in it as well. So give me a saving throw, please.
All right. What is it?
It is a
Sorry.
con save.
Well, and what's the level I gotta hit? Sorry.
The DC?
The number, yeah. 17, did you say?
Oh no, this one.
Kisses.
It's only like a 12.
That is unfortunate, because I rolled an 11.
Oh no!
I was like, it's pretty low, but then you're like, oh, well, it's only, I was like, a 10? Is it a 10? Yeah, it's a 12.
All right, so it just does full on you. It does 21 damage.
I do have poison resistance
So
as a
take
dwarf.
10.
Or a, what am I, a quarter dwarf? So I
Yeah,
guess I
dwarf.
take a quarter, a quarf? I'm a quarter.
Yeah, you just take 10 damage.
Take a quarter of the
10
damage?
poison.
Okay.
Poison.
Poison!
Did we just coin Quarf?
A quarf.
I
Yes.
love Quarfs.
Corpse.
I like to tell. I was like, are we just moving on?
Oh, God, that's so good. Oh, we're just going to pass it up? Like,
Yeah. That's fine.
no one's going to...
Even if they don't need to breathe. Cloud kill is interesting. All right. So yeah, you do manage to take a little blast from it, even though you are resistant. It's still, it's a very powerful spell.
It is. That's why I was hoping you'd go with Average. I was like, please do the other one.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
not take the damage, but that's already happened, so we'll move forward. Literally. I'd like to cuddle Pleasel with me, and then...
Oh, that weasel has to take a saving throw also.
Oh.
No!
How many hit points does the weasel have?
Not very many.
Probably not a lot.
Okay, it's 16
So it passes the save, so it takes half.
of
So it takes 10 poison.
5d8.
Poison, specifically a painful, horrible way to die.
Yeah, slow, painful.
Really painful,
Yeah.
slow, agonizing.
Well, depending on the type.
It is 1.
All right.
So
So no
trip
chance.
over
Oh my god.
the bootlace of Shamira as she hides behind it.
Okay. Well,
Tell me what happens to
as
Pleasel.
I pick Pleasel up to try and take him with me and hug him close to my chest, he just kind of like melts in my arms.
Oh, Jesus.
Turns into like a flesh pile and fur, and I'm like,
oh, it's
and it gets all over Shay, and I don't know why.
Shay's covered in.
The eyeball just lands right here and it's looking
like
up.
looking. Just one
I'm like
eyeball.
behind the direwolf, and then this eyeball comes
It hits the direwolf and like flops over. Like
I
looks.
instantly know Pleasel is dead.
Please just lay one. All right, so
It
you
happens.
can kind of goo him off. What do
Yeah.
you do from there?
Who's this red figure?
That's
right.
Rex.
Oh, okay.
Milo.
Why I gave you a
Rex.
Yo, yo.
Oh,
Rex.
Lyrica.
Well, that's the only one that I can see is the one across the table, right?
Currently, yes.
Yeah.
Or you could like run over toward where you thought that other one was. Perception check, you might see it.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to do that because I can't make it to across the table anyway.
So
Yeah, oh yeah, take
say-
Pleasel.
it's back. I'd say from about there, make me a perception check.
That was me running.
You see your grandfather's like
From the ceiling, just like
Wait, wait.
boy.
No, stop.
out.
We're time out. Look at this kid. Look at this kid. Look at the way he runs.
Wait till you
Can
hear
you
him talk.
believe he's
joins
related
the
to me?
bad guy.
You've been fighting me for 30 minutes. Can you believe that is related to me?
I don't believe
Wait
it.
until you
I
hear him
know.
open
I
his
know. You should hear him talk. Don't. Ugh. Let's just start fighting
Who do
again.
you want to be friends with? Meteor or him, Meteor?
That's good.
All right. Let's start fighting again.
Let's
We are better at
Just
fighting.
gonna make him
Roll
angrier.
for charisma.
Yeah.
failed. I rolled a 1.
What am I
That
rolling?
was a 1.
All right, so
Oh, perception,
She
I'm
eats
rolling.
banish spells, but she ain't got no charisma.
Hey, wait, that sounds like Lucy Lamore. No charisma.
Lucy.
That's an 11, so probably not.
Yeah, you're looking around again.
You said
It's like-
perception?
Yeah, perception.
Right, yeah, I get a +0.
You're like, actually, you're trained survival, aren't you?
It's survival, yeah.
Because that's more like akin to what your guy would do.
I mean,
He'd be like,
it's
is there an invisible
it's
guy?
only a +2, so it's a 13.
Okay, so you still don't match. Again, there is footprints around. You don't know if he stayed put or not. You are kind of like, there is a thing where you can swing at where you think he might be with disadvantage, and if he's there, you would actually hit him.
Fuck it. I'm sorry. Well, fuck it.
Well,
And you have a 10-foot range, so you just do one more. So disadvantage on your attack, you roll 2d20, give me the lowest.
That's unfortunate because the first one was a 17. The second one's a 3.
3.
But
Well, yeah, what's that total though?
12.
All right, he's 15. He still has mage armor.
Son of a bitch! I was like, please be a 12.
He's got the mage armor, so they knew you guys were coming. In that sense, you don't know if you hit him or not. It's kind of how that works, right? Like you swing. If he was there, you would have missed his AC, but you don't know if he's there or not.
Pretty sure if I hit him, I would have heard a.
Yeah, something like that.
Fuck!
Yes, that hurts a lot.
My elbow! I can't breathe. The wine.
All right. With that, you got anything else there, Piper?
No, I'm just gonna sit down and disappoint my grandfather.
All right.
who is
The one that is invisible. Lucy, does he actually anything until the spell ends? But that's his concentration. So he would need to. I'm sorry, I'm just working on. Like, these are wizards.
I mean,
so
I have
they
multiple
are-
attacks.
They have analysis spells.
But I
yeah, do you want
assume-
to try another swing? You would just still, if you have multiple attacks, you could try that a few times. You don't know if he's there yet, so you would still be swinging at the same place.
Yeah,
You got a raid. Hey-o.
Oh! I was like, I have multiple swings. I mean, but
Yeah,
it's
you can
like,
make multiple swings.
I didn't know if I could do it. Boots and cats.
Is that going to be? Oh, my girl Coral. So good to see you. She got this.
No.
She's the one.
She's
Everybody,
the one.
Lighters up. Good friend. Good to see you. We will always, of course, pass our love on to the next people as well. Thank you for bringing a party our way. We're in here fighting mirror tables and shit. All right.
I'm fighting furniture, y'all.
Follow if you're not following. You fool, you should be. I always say such nice things. All right, so in this case, this is what's going on. This is going to be his big whammy. So everybody, please.
Wait, do I get to attack again?
You do get an attack against.
I was. It's still a disadvantage.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 7 plus 9, 16.
16 AC hits.
Sure.
Wow!
And
That's the one.
he is there. So he didn't move, thinking like, obviously they'll think that I would move. He was trying to be, he was like, this idiot will obviously think I've done, and just walk right and punch him in the face.
It's Goofy Goober.
So that does hit.
Whack him.
You whack.
Whack! Whammy!
He didn't know. He was greater invisibility. So let's make a concentration saving throw. You punch him right out of his invisibility. Nice.
That packs quite a punch.
Right?
How much damage?
Kill him.
Kiss him.
Kiss him, kill him.
10.
10. All right, you see you punch him right out of his concentration on his invisibility spell. This one does not have the ion stone on his forehead. Again, kind of tendering that one would be maybe the more powerful of them. But again,
That's good,
matching that same look. What did he look like again? What was it? Do you remember, Stephanie, what the...
It's like a visual
What he
reference,
was,
or-
I think we had some. We knew so what synthesis looked like.
So
He would look like
It's kind of like Real, but
kind of like Real. Just let's take a look. Go to media here. We'll try. I remember real quick just because there was like.
I got a picture in my head, but it's
I
like,
kind of see it too. Like I see what you're seeing. I also kind of Oh gosh, goodness.
Okay.
So he looks like that. He punch him and now he's here. Oh.
Okay.
Wish he was invisible.
It's fine though.
It's gone now. So.
That guy.
But he.
Well, I'm glad he doesn't look like that other guy.
No.
You're gone.
Oh gosh.
Why'd you make him bigger, Studio Daddy?
Why would you do that to us?
Daddy. Studio Daddy.
My feelings.
All right, everybody.
Now that everyone's deaf.
If you cannot be charmed, you are immune to this spell. But suddenly, the other synthesis standing nearest to you, Gil,
Invisible.
loses his invisibility to cast this instead.
Where is he?
He begins. He's about 10 feet past. Yeah, right there. Standing right. Yeah, you're like. As he pops up. It's like the Velociraptor. He's like.
Yeah. And I'm just like goo on the wall, baby.
All right, he's going to use his biggest spell. It is mass suggestion. So everybody within 60 feet of him.
Oh, just that little tiny
30,
range.
40
That's
foot
it?
size.
60 feet?
Everybody except maybe Real 10.
Oh man.
No, he's in it too. So everybody within 60 feet. Mass suggestion, you will make me a saving throw. Again, their DC is not that great. Their DC is 13 on this one.
What kind of
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well, I can't be frightened. And the one thing that I'm afraid of is being charmed. So, sorry.
So pass.
Pack 16.
I don't know what Real.
Fucking God.
Roll a 12 for him. Plus his whatever.
13.
So it's pass.
What did you say it was? Wisdom?
It was.
No.
Oh no!
Rolled well.
It is a shit crit. That's a natty one. But I think even with totals, because Reks is a wise guy, but
Well,
it's still a 6 at best.
I rolled a 2, so.
Hey.
All right. It is a shit crit.
Whoa, shit crit.
There it is.
All right, shit crit happens. You see, he says, why don't you take a swim in the table? And you see the words reverberate around. All of you who passed managed to not listen to this propellants. Reks, you're literally standing on it, right? Like you're kind of like standing on top of it. And you just watch as he goes, and is now standing upside down inside the table as this fiery axe zips over your head. You see Thoricus gets knocked by, kind of lands on the ground next to you. His lip is bleeding. It looks like he's taken a couple shots from these axes. You are now in the inverse reality through the table. Everybody who passed managed to stay out of it.
Oh my god.
And that's where we're going to pick it up next time.
No!
Oh my god.
As long as you don't have to see synthesis again. Like, God forbid. I don't want to see that guy.
So yes, you... Oh gosh.
Pardon me.
All right, at least he's gone now, and we can all be safe. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. This was a freaking awesome sesh. It's looking like season finale, looking like it's story-wise, event-wise. Yeah! Oh, thank God. He's finally gone, and we can return to a life.
Here. I worry about everyone's ears.
All right, so...
He never even got that much fear as like a villain in the prequel.
No, not at all. So,
Like,
Sisyphus. So yeah, you've got our boy Reks is trapped in the other timeline with Thoricus
And his grandson.
and his grandson. Oh, did you fail too?
I did. I rolled
Let's go!
I rolled a 2.
Oh, dope! So
Yeah.
you jumped in too. I'm sorry, I missed that detail.
Yeah.
upside down.
Yes, you guys
So
are
yes, Rial and Reks and Thoricus.
And Thoricus, and he just looks over and he's like,
He gives him the old Krusty the Clown.
But guys, we're gonna be wrapping up the Indicus Empire chapter next week. We'll have the whole gang in town, and guys, we're gonna kill it. Thank you guys so much. Best cast in the world. Thank you, Stephanie, for running the studio. Thanks
Best
to
DM
all
in the world.
incredible artists.
Best
who do
Steph in the
much.
world.
Best buds. You guys are incredible. Please hang around. We're gonna raid. We always raid. Raid with us. Share
Raid
some
it.
love. Be awesome. Love yourself. Create something. Play with your friends. We have us a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe you haven't. We like to take a light like this electric green one here. Make sure we're not gonna light any of our
Raid.
friends, family, or is that synthesis? Thanks for playing D&D with us, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Lighters.
Why? Smoke weed every day.
Oh, yeah. So what? You can't touch me, because I'm from the internet.